What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To play, haters face the world's best.
And good day, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go again. So the second stream today. The first one didn't end too well because I lost the audio, which I wasn't actually aware of. Then the game itself crashed and I couldn't get the game audio in the stream actually. So I didn't want to continue with that. So that was about 4 hours ago, something like that. Not that I'm checking the timer, about 3 hours. There we go. And so I thought, let's give it another go. And hopefully, let's see, this is only the second time actually streaming on the tube. It's and again, it's all a work in progress. So let's get started, as you say. Let's log in. So we've already chosen a route, and I did that because, oh, hang on. Wow, okay. So after Bremen, bear with me, I'll be right back, just going to get a pen actually. Although I probably don't need one, but oh, this is excellent, because I was actually wondering about when to take breaks, and it's actually got a 15-minute break in there. How cool is that? That's excellent. That is absolutely excellent. So I am spinning my head in circles here between a couple of monitors because I want to make 100% sure I haven't missed anything in the chat. Because setting up OBS with YouTube chat is a little bit finicky. I do actually see a chat in there, but it won't allow me to type without logging in. Don't know why, because every time I try to log in, it never seems to work. So what we're going to try and do today is just, again, a bit further testing. The last stream that I did was at 1280p. This should be the full 1080p. And no, that didn't make any sense to it, but this should be the full 1920 by 1080p resolution at 60 frames per second. So let's see how it all goes. But so it looks like after Bremen, we got a rest stop, and that's good, because the other day I was getting complaints from the passengers. They're saying, you know, we need to take a break here, and there it is. There it is, actually on the timetable itself. Alrighty. So let's get started. Let's see if in the chat anybody puts anything out there, please bear with me, because I want to make sure that it is showing up in OBS. And so I'm looking over my shoulder, as I said, at the my other second computer, which broke yesterday. Right, let's get going. Anyway, so Bielefeld, Osnabrück, Bremen. Then I take a 50-minute break, and then we're off to Hamburg. Let's get back into the game. Look at that. I love it. Okay, let's get on the bus. But as I said earlier, my stream was fine, except that not only did I lose the audio, the game itself crashed as well. And minor inconvenience, you know, it's just one of those things that happen. And I need to stop talking and actually get my first load of passengers, so let's get moving. Ignition key in. Haha. music to my ears, as I say. Earlier on I couldn't hear anything. The steering wheel vibrated as we started, but didn't hear anything. So that's good. Alright. Oh, excuse me, and I needed to lean over because I left my template for my button box. Let's get the lights on. What else? Window blinds, they should be all the way up. Yep. Lower the bus. And I always forget to lower the bus, and what happens is I end up rolling in the corners, which isn't very pleasant. So one thing I will do actually before we set off is set this to 21 Celsius. Also going to turn on the restroom light, so that's free. The reading lights, passenger reading lights, also the Wi-Fi. What else? I think that's it. I think that's it for the time being. In fact, let's put the passenger monitor on. There we go. And also the destination display, because if I don't have that on, nobody's going to get on my bus. And talking about getting on my bus, here's Kendra. Greetings, Kendra. Welcome to, some would call it the light side, some would call this the dark side. Welcome to YouTube. It's my second stream of the day. And this one is actually 1920 by 1080. I was testing it earlier on this morning, about 3 hours ago, and it went fine except that the game crashed. So you know what? Let me show you, Kendra. Let me show you where we're starting. So 3/4 of tank of fuel. Here we go. We're actually starting in Bielefeld. And one thing that I was concerned about the last time is I didn't take a break, and I know you guys didn't see that on the stream itself, but let me. Can you see the mouse? Excellent. Okay, so we're starting in Bielefeld, off to Osnabrück, off to Bremen, and look at that, would you? There's a 15-minute break actually scheduled in there. So the thing I need to do this time, check the passengers back on again, because that's what I didn't do. And then off to Hamburg. So Kendra says the earlier I could not join was at work. It's not a problem, Kendra. It's like I said, I'm in a different time zone to you over here. But I hope your day went very, very well. It's what day is it? Today Tuesday? Yeah, I think today is Tuesday. But I hope you had a smashing day. It's yeah, today was test out YouTube day. I thought I keep putting it off just because of all the settings that you have to do within not only OBS but also within my Stream Deck, because you have different scenes and things like that. And I have separate scenes depending on which simulator I'm using, and you know, and different screens as well. It's a little bit more work, but I don't like doing things in half. You know what I mean? Because I mean, you're presenting this to the public, you know, and the only thing that I realised that I haven't done is probably fixed my announcements. You know, when somebody subscribes, somebody likes the channel, things like that. So I'm not quite sure if you can even do that when somebody likes, but I know you can if somebody subscribes on YouTube. So hopefully someone will hit the subscribe button on YouTube, and that'll be able to test that out, because I know on YouTube it's free. You know, they call it membership, I think, but you need 1,000 subscribers before you can get there, and I'm way off on that. But yeah, so hopefully, as I said, everything's all set out. And what does Kendra say? She says, manic Monday and crazy Tuesday at work these times. I'm certainly sure it is, Kendra. Let's say you have my respect for what you do. I'm just checking out OBS, let's say everything's looking fine. And this is my first ever stream at 1920 by 1080. Right, let's get back in before anything else happens, because I don't want it to crash like it did this morning. So, but yeah, so there we go, Bielefeld to Hamburg. I looked at it and I thought, I have to put Osnabrück and Bremen in there. You know, I mean, it's like a straight shot almost, and then the break in the middle there. I didn't actually schedule that in, but it did it itself. Okay, let's get back into it. Wipers going. And like I said, I'm hoping that the audio is good, because I have been messing around. And wow, okay, Streamlabs a little bit early. I've been just started streaming and it's kicked in already. Oh well, better early than not at all, I guess. So if you, so if anybody out there wants to take a break after watching my stream for 10 minutes, feel free. Looks like I need to adjust that a wee bit. Alrighty, handbrake off. And off. Oh, you know what that means? And I did this earlier, I left the front doors open. That's why it's so noisy. 5x5, thank you, my friend. And then on the stream earlier today, which you went on, I was actually telling everybody that every time I see a white line, I have your little voice going, pull up to the white line, pull up to the white line. And I said, you're now my unofficial official driving instructor because you really helped me a lot, Kendra. You really helped me a lot there. It's little things that I wasn't noticing. So clear left. Right, let's see if I can do this without clipping the curb. As I said, I love it. You can actually feel the this cobbled stones through the steering wheel. This is awesome. And I do say awesome a lot. And here's Alison back. Oh dear. How you doing, Alison? The wheels in the bus go round and round. No, honestly, Kendra, I do love it when you point things out, like you run a red light. Sorry, the attitude is mine, not Kendra's, for anybody listening. But, are you too slow, are you too fast, or like that. And again, the attitude is mine, so... But, yeah, Alison, yeah, my system crashed earlier, or my game crashed, and it looks like I lost the audio, and then Brian's asking, hey, you got a problem? And I thought, well, obviously I do have, and I didn't actually realise it. So this is my first ever stream at 1920 by 1080 on the tube, and I'm hoping everything's all working. So if anybody out there on the chat, and I don't like to constantly ask, but if any of you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, which is free, please feel free to hit it, because I want to test the bot out. If you'd be so kind, that is. If not, it doesn't really matter. And I'm dilly-dallying already, aren't I? But look at that. I just absolutely love it. Absolutely loving this. I need to probably reduce the wipers a wee bit. There we go. I'm glad I got a button for that. Take it wide, James. Take it wide. You're not on a Ford Focus now. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Look at that. Love it. Yeah, as I said this morning, Alison, or about 3-4 hours ago, I've been messing about a little with the audio. You can still hear everything, I think, and I was listening to my earlier stream and it sounded okay there. And even the guy talking when he does his announcements isn't that bad. I can actually talk over him. I used to stop talking just in case it was too much of a distraction, but I found I can actually talk over him. Hey, and there's a Gable Island in the house. Hello, my friend. Looking good. I know. So, right, okay. That was a wee joke there, actually, Gable Island. It's, what am I doing? Brain's gone. Okay. Front doors, luggage doors, rear doors. Passenger monitor on, destination display on. I'm determined to get as many points as I can, because I always lose points for being late. So that's everything up. Oh, let me kneel the bus down. I haven't done that before. Look at that. How's that for Mr. Courteous in the bus driving? Okay. Engine off because it deafens everybody. Let's do this. Oh, wrong button. But it's very nice of you all to stop by. I did a stream about 4 hours ago, and again that was test number 1. And this one seems to be... Let me get the tickets. Let me get these guys and girls on board. So Tamo Jakob. Tamo, you're on there. Thank you, sir. And yeah, I know I'm talking to the people again.
Das Ticket.
That's what I do. So this express check-in. You know, yeah, let's try it. And the only reason I know to do this scan is because I saw Squirrel do it on his stream, on his video earlier today. I'm assuming that's correct. Okay.
Hier ist mein Ticket.
Emilia. Okay, she's on there. Perfect.
Danke.
Mahlzeit. Hier ist mein Ticket.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to read this bit. As I said earlier to Dangerous Brian, I don't read instructions. And Viper, you're very welcome, mate. You know, and like it says, Viper, once you put that noise suppression on, it got rid of a lot of that background hiss. And myself and Viper were on his stream earlier today, and he was asking for us to check his audio. And it's coming along nicely, mate. You're coming along nicely. And, I mean, I'm probably in my 15th, 20th stream. I can't even remember anymore. But it's all still a work in progress. You're always tweaking or moving or adjusting, you know. And I hope you get your camera all sorted out. Looks like you got your lighting sorted there, mate. So, good luck with all of that. Right, let me... So that's the thing. It says 1046 Bremen. I'm assuming...
Vielen
Nah.
Dank.
So that sounded like a cow sort of mooing then, didn't it? But,
Servus. Ich würde gern ein Ticket kaufen.
alright, of course I'm going to Hamburg. But yeah, I heard some more goats today. I think it was a goat or a poorly sheep. Either way, I heard some animals. What about Hamburg? Hamburg, here we go. Check, we got a seat for you, mate. Oh, look at that, I can scan here as well.
Sehr freundlich.
Hey, see, this is my way of doing simulators, you know, especially on the ground. I mean, it's like,
ein Ticket kaufen.
it's not like an aircraft. If I get something wrong, you know, I'll be stuck up there forever, so to speak, you know. It's, if I make a mistake, we're just late.
Sehr freundlich.
Love it.
Hello, mein Ticket?
Hey, even I understood that one. Hello, mine ticket. Excellent. Dilly-dallying, I know, right.
Danke.
You're very welcome.
Grüezi.
Hier ist mein Ticket.
Bremen.
Dankeschön.
You're very welcome. He wants to buy a
Ich
ticket.
würde gerne ein Ticket kaufen.
Hamburg. Wouldn't it be interesting if you had to do this when you were flying the streamliners? Streamliners? The airliners. You had to check all the tickets in. But I'm sure there's something out there that does that. Hamburg. Here we go. Check. And look at that. I just put my scanner over and go,
Auf
on you go,
geht's.
dude. No worries.
Hallo, fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Bielefeld. I tell you, I love Bielefeld. I mean, it's not exactly the most picturesque. I think it's more industrial, but I liked it. It was home for a while, you know. Now what? Oh, she didn't say anything. Dude, that's a bit close.
Grüezi,
Okay.
Bitte sehr.
Adrian Groth. I love
Danke
it.
sehr.
Nice name, mate. Groth, I love it.
Grüezi. Mein Ticket.
Express check-in.
Danke.
I didn't even read any of that. I just kept clicking buttons. In flight. Yeah, that's entertainment. Check-in in flight. Yeah! I like that idea. Okay. So I'm hoping that everything's all working okay. Because like I said, this is my first time of streaming at 1920 on the tube. I've got it working 1920 60 frames on Twitch. And I'm really, really glad that I'm using the OBS version 27, because as soon as I went to that, it's still a beta version, but as soon as I did that, all my missed frames due to rendering lag vanished. I'm at 14 frames in 300,000 at the moment at 60 hertz, you know, so everything seems to be working good. Right, so what have we got? Gibbo Island says to Kendra, same, taking it easy, might do some gaming in a little while. What are you thinking about doing, Gibbo? What are you planning on doing? Flight simming, I guess? Right, I need to get these people up and away, so up and away. Good grief. Front door. Luggage door. Luggage compartment. Oh, one thing I do need to do. Again, it's all about the points here at the moment because I don't have any. No, not turn the window wipers on, James. Wrong button. Let me try that again. Oh, I'm in gear. I should remember that. Don't try and start the engine while you're in gear. Okay. Right, so I need to unnail the bus. Hey, look at that. Now, I think I've got everything turned on to keep these passengers all happy. Yep, I got, in fact, let me show you. So there is the reading light, which is on. They call it clearance, but I think that's basically just saying, you know, the restrooms are available, Wi-Fi is available, reading lights are available. Temperature 21 Celsius. I would be sweltering on a bus that had 21 Celsius, but it seems that everyone else is happy. So what have I forgotten? So I need to do the announcement. Oh, I also need to check in with central control as well. Start the ride. yeah, if you don't do that again, 10 points, but I lost like 50 on the last journey. So Alison says, sorry, I had a few technical issues. It seems to be the season for technical issues. Like I'm saying, my other computer, it's on its fifth. Between the two computers, I've had to fix them like 5 times. My other computer is on its third fix. What happened is one of my drives just completely crashed. It was an SSD drive. I mean, it just refuses to. I can't even partition it. I've tried wiping everything, which it looks to do, and then I try and partition it and give it a letter. Nothing. So I'm waiting on a new drive showing up today, but I'm thinking it's the first time ever that I've had an SSD completely die on me. But even though it gets recognised within the system that there is a drive there, I just can't do anything with it. So I'll take it out of that machine and keep it for another computer build, I reckon. But it was rather annoying. No, it wasn't rather annoying. It was a slight inconvenience. There we go. That's a better way of wording it. Anywho, so for those of you that just joined, thank you very much. And I want to say we're doing Bielefeld to Hamburg. And the one thing that I was dreading was figuring out when to actually take a break. So it's actually added it to the timetable. So after Bremen, we will take a 15-minute break. Although the way that I am late all the time, I'm not so sure that's a good idea, but I better take it. And thank you, Alison. I forget we're on Tube. So yeah, please hit the like button if you'd be so kind. And anyone that hasn't subscribed, even if it's just to test my bot, you can unsubscribe straight away after that. Please hit the subscribe button. And just I want to test things out here. So thank you very much. And let's get going. Right. So what am I doing? That's right. I'm dilly-dallying again. Okay. Right, so I'm squeaky wipers. So I'm going to do the announcement, and hopefully it is loud enough to hear it, but not loud enough that it actually interferes with me talking to you. So I will talk over it. If it becomes annoying, please say so, and I'll actually be quiet because I want to get 10 extra points for letting this guy do his talk. Right, let's get going.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Flixbus.
There we go.
Wir freuen uns, dass ihr an Bord seid und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern. Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen,
and these cobblestones are really rattling my steering wheel, I tell you.
Im Bus gilt die gesetzliche
Priority road, off we go.
Bitte schnallt euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt
Let's go. Is that supposed to be Tesco, I wonder?
Vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit weiteren Sicherheitshinweisen und Infos zu unserem Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette.
White line, James, because Kendra's in the house. White line. There we go.
Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in
You have taught me well, Kendra.
Unser Reisetipp
You have
fürs
taught me
Internet.
well.
Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So könnt ihr euer Smartphone die gesamte Fahrt über nutzen. Wenn ihr eure nächste Fahrt auch gleich mobil buchen wollt, holt euch einfach unsere App.
As long as you don't start asking me money, Kendra, for the instruction here, we'll be fine. I'll let you have a free journey on my bus one of these days. How's that sound?
Städteverbindungen für euch bereit.
Oh, green light. I'm just about to take a drink. I think somebody's papping me as well.
Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken. Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
I'm really looking forward to.
No,
he's still going.
Welcome. Glad to
Welcome.
have you on board.
Yes, we are.
We can get you to your favorite destination today.
This man's English is awesome. I love it. Just a hint of a German accent there.
The
Cracking.
wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find
21
our information
Celsius.
card
Excellent.
containing further safety instructions
Okay.
and details of our snacks.
It's
and
Kendra
beverages.
says it's weird
There's a
German
restroom
and
located
English
in
at the
the
same
rear
time.
boarding
You know, there's
area.
probably some words that
If you
don't
would like to
actually
browse the internet free of
translate
charge,
over, isn't there? You know, like
simply log on
Facebook.
to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats
But I
are
need it in
equipped with
100%
power
English,
outlets,
sadly.
which
I
are
can
marked
understand little
accordingly.
snippets,
If you would
you know.
like to book your next journey while you're on the road, simply
fuel.
download
Did
our
I check
app
the fuel?
onto your smartphone so you can take advantage of our many exclusive
How's that to
online
scare the
discounts.
passengers?
For
Lily,
more
not looking,
information,
not looking,
simply
not.
visit
Oh, I'm scaring myself then.
flixbus.com or get in touch with
Look
us
at that
on
scenery,
Facebook.
yeah.
Of course, We're always striving to improve our service.
Yes,
Please
we
use
are.
the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey.
Only
You can
positive
also use
feedback
it
will
to
be
share your
accepted.
Suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always
Which will
ready
be
to
ignored.
assist.
Absolutely.
And now, we can finally set off. Thank you for listening. We hope you have a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with Flixbus.
Look at that, will you? Look at that. Listening while sorting the flight plans for tomorrow. Yep, you know what, Alison, that's what I do. When I'm busy working on my computers, which seems to have been for the past 10 months, if I'm not able to moderate on Murphy's channel or your channel or anyone else's, I'll have you guys and girls on in the background. You know, it's just like surrounded by friends and I can hear everything that's going on and love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, nice car. Oh, I'm speeding!
Film mit Keanu Reeves und Sandra Bullock auch zu oft gesehen.
Did you read that? Did you read what he just said? Sorry, dudes. I mean, I'm trying to get you there on time. I really do love how they tell you off. So that's one point, hopefully. Right, I'm in the national speed limit, 80 kilometres. Now, normally I'm driving so blinking slowly. And look at that, I'm speeding. Oh, righty. So what does Kendra say? I have the feeling we have only one announcer in Germany. He is nearly speaking everything, or it feels like it. Yeah, yep. Yep, supermarkets, telephone recordings, bus announcements. The movie is Speed. I wouldn't have known that. But I loved it. Keanu Reeves connection. That was funny. I got the point. I was speeding though. And now I'm driving 30 kilometres too slowly, so let's hit that throttle. It probably accelerates at about the same rate as a tortoise in treacle, walking backwards. It's a little bit on the sluggish side, but again it is a coach. You know, it's not a race car, which I'm sure these passengers will remind me of if I speed yet again. Right, but I'm definitely going to try and keep up to the 80 kilometres, and I'm already 10 kilometres too slow. Derek Knight. Oh, our landscape. I was going to say that's a new name, you know, which is very surprising. The amount of times you read the chat, you see new people, and oh, it's very nice that you stopped by, my friend. Welcome to the light side, I guess. I don't know. Welcome to the tube. That's what we'll call it. Welcome to the tube. Which, incidentally, I did promise Kingsman I will be doing a stream on the New York and the London Underground once I get all sorted out. Listen, streaming may seem simple, and I know I'm just natural at it, and I make it seem so good, don't I? I know. You know, I make it seem effortless, you know. Joking, okay. But there's a huge amount of work, guys, in the background, as you streamers, fellow streamers will know, you know. And that's the only reason I'm slow. Come on, James, pick it up a bit. Oh, now the speed limit changes. But that's the reason I haven't done any other streaming on the underground stuff yet. I just wanted to make sure I could get everything working on YouTube for the two main things that I do stream at the moment, and eventually I'll probably try and do that, because I did promise Kingsman, and I also promised Scotland Comet, Scotland 737, a stream for him, and which will also be in the future, and that will involve Train Simulator and a steam train, so I'm looking forward to that as well. And I do need a bus motto, you know, like I dilly-dally because so you don't have to. I don't know. I'm always dilly-dallying, aren't I? But Derek Knight, it's always interesting when you see people's YouTube names compared to their Twitch names. I was lucky because I was able to capture the same name in Twitch and YouTube and Discord, actually, so... Kendra says, did he pick already a stream destination? I'm assuming you mean Scotland Comet, Scotland 737. Yeah, he just mentioned a steam train. I haven't got back to him yet on that, but probably in the UK somewhere, I think. Derek Knight. That's a cracking name, actually. I like that. Derek Knight. It sounds like a detective. My name is Derek Knight. Detective. Okay, don't hit the curb, James. Take it wide. Take it wide. Don't hit the curb. Don't hit the curb. So this is me doing my own driving tuition here. That was very wide, but hey, look at that. The lane narrowed it down to a single lane. But it's very nice of everybody, as always, to stop by. And right, let me get out this junction. Nothing that way. Hey, passengers. So I sounded that like very predatory, didn't I? Passengers. You're mine. You are mine. That was almost an Irish accent there, actually. Osnabrück is unlocked. Cracking stuff. Righty-ho. So, handbrake on. Out of gear. Oh, watch this. I love it. I'm going to kneel the bus to the left, to the right. Watch this. Look at that. What else? Front doors open, rear doors open, luggage. Okay. Off the engine and hop on out. Okay, wow, we've got a lot of guys and girls here. So let's start with you then, mate. Not too close, no. Oh, you know what? Aha, okay, see, this is what I was forgetting the last time. So, Bielefeld to Osnabrück was one journey. I've now got to start this journey. Still passengers left required checking in. Oh. I hope I'm not going to make a hash of this, actually. So why are you not checking in? So I've done something. If anyone knows what I've done, please let me know.
Hi,
Ah.
fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Okay, I was getting a bit worried there. Okay, you're on there. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Let's get you on the bus.
Moin. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
Leona Pam. Excellent.
Auf geht's.
So I do need to
Hello.
remember to
Könnte ich
check in
bitte ein
again.
Ticket
This passenger wants to go to
haben?
Bremen. I do need to remember to do what I did earlier. Bremen. There we go. Check. Okay.
Vielen Dank. Mahlzeit. Bin ich hier richtig?
Good.
Vielen Dank.
Like I said, I'm not quite sure if I'm saving any. Oh, that's why. He's got nothing above his head. That's why. Let's try this lady. Maybe I need to be in
Guten
front.
Tag. Sie
Oh,
wollen
there we
bestimmt
go.
mein Ticket sehen.
Heidi. Sorry, you're not on here.
So ein Mist.
Such a crap, she says. But that's okay, it's in the game. It's I think that's allowed. There we go.
Ich suche mir gerade eine neue Verbindung.
Searching for new connection.
Ich suche mir
Excellent.
gerade eine neue Verbindung.
Tag, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
Hamburg. Okay.
Auf geht's.
Auf geht's. See, even if I try and say it immediately after them, it doesn't sound the
Tag.
same.
Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
Okay. Osnabrück. Okay.
Oh, jetzt wäre ich fast in den falschen Bus eingestiegen.
Oh, did I do that wrong? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Not quite sure what I did wrong. I guess if I just slow down and read it, that
Moin.
would be
Ich hoffe,
help.
ich bin hier richtig.
So look, it says depart 8:47 Osnabrück to Bremen. So what am I?
Sehr freundlich.
I will worry about that for the next time.
Mahlzeit. Hier ist mein Ticket.
Noel, you got a ticket, mate. I remember
Vielen
you. No worries.
Servus. Fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
Janis. Okay.
Ciao.
One more, I think. One more.
Mahlzeit. Bitte Sie.
Felina. I'm hoping you're Felina. Let's try you.
Dankeschön.
Alright, I think we've got everybody. Check in. Love it. Oh, he wanted to go to a different destination, Ken, says Kendra. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I'll rush through that a wee bit, but it's how I'm learning, and I'm happy doing that. So, start ride. Okay, so that's me checked in with Central Control. Let me get on the coach. And hopefully I won't leave people behind this time. There we go. Shut the doors. Front door. Luggage door. Rear door. Yeah, you know, when I'm not streaming, I'll probably have a look at that. I'll have a quick look down and see what they're actually saying, to be honest. So I need to remember to nail the bus up. Okay. And I think we're good. Passenger lights. You know, I'm going to put them on because I know the last time I didn't, somebody complained at me. Like they do, you know, they complain about everything on this bus, which is fine. You know, it is supposed to be a passenger bus. I think that's it. Window blinds. Yeah, these make a heck of a racket, but you know what? I'm just going to pull them down. I wonder if it actually affects the temperature within the bus. Because they do absolutely nothing to keep the sun out my eyes. And for those of you that watched me stream this the first time through, not today, I was looking at that and yeah, I found a button. So I just attached both of these to the one button, but it doesn't really do a huge deal up there, does it? You know, so maybe it keeps the bus cool from incoming sunlight. I don't know. Right, I think we're good to go. Passenger announcements, here we go again. Yeah, we had all the four. First gear and brake off, and away we go.
Bevor wir richtig in Fahrt kommen, hier ein paar Hinweise. Auch bei uns im Bus gilt die gesetzliche
look at this.
Bitte
look at this. Sorry, I should let's have a look at this, what I should be saying. So in Osnabrück, what have we got? Oh, okay. Just a circuit and petrol. You know what, let me check the petrol as well, actually.
Euch deshalb während der gesamten Fahrt
I think we're good for petrol.
In den Sitztaschen vor euch findet ihr unsere Bordkarte mit
Temperature's
weiteren
good.
Sicherheitshinweisen.
We are good to go, guys. We are good to go.
Snack- und Getränkeangebot. Eine Toilette befindet sich im hinteren Einstiegsbereich. Wer kostenlos surfen will, wählt sich einfach in unser WLAN-Netz ein. Unser Reisetipp fürs Internet? Schaut doch mal auf unserer Facebook-Page vorbei. Unser Team freut sich riesig über eure Likes und Nachrichten. Sollte euer Akku zur Neige gehen, kein Problem. Viele unserer Sitze sind mit Steckdosen ausgestattet und entsprechend gekennzeichnet. So
But I
könnt ihr
really
euer
think they've done an
Smartphone die gesamte
outstanding
Fahrt
job here. And I say that every time I
Wenn
talk
ihr
about
eure
any of the
nächste Fahrt auch
simulators,
gleich
don't I? But
mobil buchen wollt,
I'm
holt euch
very
einfach
impressed with them, you know.
unsere App und
And I know there
profitiert
shouldn't be
von
anything coming from the right
exklusiven
because I just came from there myself, but
Auf
it doesn't have to
flixbus.de
look, does
stehen
it?
täglich brandaktuell alle Infos und Städteverbindungen für euch bereit. Natürlich
Oh, and you know what? Yeah, I did start the route, so we're good to go. Okay.
wollen
Sorry
wir
about that.
unseren Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für
Alright,
Feedback
Kendra,
zu
you
eurer
have a
Fahrt,
great
nutzt
day,
bitte
and
den
we'll catch you in the
Fragebogen,
next
den wir
one.
euch per E-Mail zuschicken.
Very nice that
Wir
you stopped
danken
by.
für eure Aufmerksamkeit.
As it is for
und wünschen
everybody.
eine
I
entspannte
always
Fahrt
appreciate when
und
you
viel
guys and girls
Spaß
stop
an
by.
Bord
It's,
bei Flixbus.
It's always very kind of you. And I hit the curb there, I think.
Welcome to Flixbus. We're glad to have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before we set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey. In the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information
Yeah,
card
take care,
containing
Kendra.
further
Catch you
safety
later.
instructions
Oh, nice one.
and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located
So I'm
in
really,
the
really
rear boarding
hoping that I'm
area.
not late with this one.
If you
It's,
would like to browse the internet
I'm going
free
to
of
really
charge,
try hard
simply
and
log on
stick to
our
the speed
onboard
limit
Wi-Fi
without
network.
speeding, of course.
If your battery runs out, no problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets.
But the trouble
which
is when you
are
start
marked accordingly.
focusing so much
If you
on
would like to
speed
book your
limit,
next journey while you're on the road,
I don't know, I think
simply
it gets a little
download our
frantic,
app onto
you
your
know? I mean, it's good to do it,
smartphone so you can take
but,
advantage of our many exclusive online
it's good to do everything on time here,
For
but
more
I
information,
you know,
simply visit
I think when you are
or get
a
in
coach
touch with
driver,
us
you learn
on
the
Facebook.
routes. You know how long it takes.
Of
At the
course,
moment,
we're
this is
always
all new
striving
roads
to
for me,
improve
so
our service. Please use the questionnaire we send you by email to give us feedback about your journey. You can also use it to share your suggestions, ideas, and requests. We are always ready to assist.
And one thing I might
And
do
now, we can finally set off. Thank you
is
for
actually
listening.
turn the
We hope
audio
you have a
down for the
relaxing
gentleman
journey
talking.
and
It is a
enjoy
novelty to
traveling
start with, but
Flixbus.
I think it can become a little bit irritating after a while. Not his voice as such, but you know, it's like, if you guys only got on this bus once a month, you'd hear it and that'd be fine, but when I'm streaming it, I don't think you want to be hearing that guy talking all the time. If you have a preference, let me know. But I think I will turn it down a wee bit, so it's a little bit more subdued, you know. I want to get my points though. I want to keep those points up. And I'm not really sure how many points I need to get to the next level, actually. I think it might be 3,000, which expands the map out again. But the one thing that I'm really looking forward to is to be able to not have to create my own routes and follow the Flixbus routes. So I'm not sure if that's based on experience points or the bus that I'm actually driving. And again, I could look it up, but I'm not that bothered really. It's you know, to me, simming is I know, to use a phrase. What does it say? It's not about getting there. It's about the journey. Or you get the point, you know, or words to that effect. So I'm not in a hurry to get to the next part. To me, just having this sim up and running is, you know, I'm enjoying that. It's but it will be nice. I must confess, it will be nice to actually get to the next level, or indeed use the routes. But for now, until then, I'll just create my own routes, which is fine. And here we go. Oh, and there's a car. Oh, nice one. I'm glad I checked then, actually. But this looks so completely different. I need to give the wipes. There we go. This looks so completely different to the drive that I did the other day, and I need to get my speed up. So Derek Knight says, bear with me. He didn't say that, but I'm turning a corner, so bear with me. Derek Knight said, is there different seasons as well as weather conditions? You know, I'm not sure, because I chose, you know what, I'm going to say yes, and here's why. I chose, I can't remember which month I chose actually, but I chose dynamic weather, and it picked this up on its own. I think this is February the 14th. I wanted a colder day when I actually set this up early before it crashed. And when I say crashed, the simulator itself crashed, and I lost the game. I lost the audio with an OBS as well, so I had to reboot my computer. But when I set this up, I think it was February. So in a sense, you know, the season, I guess, is dictated on which month you get, and then if you choose dynamic weather, it chooses accordingly. So I hope that answers your question, mate. But we can actually have a look at that in a wee second or two as well. But I'm still 10 kilometers an hour lower than the speed limit. Pick it up, James. When I was watching Squirrel earlier, I think it was earlier today. It was either today or yesterday, and it doesn't really matter, but he was able to maintain the speed quite accurately. And I think it's the fact that I might be just a fraction too far back from the accelerator pedal. You know, I mean, I know that it's set up correctly. But again, I don't want to roll the bus. I did that before because... So we're heading... I bet you this slows down here. I bet you. 50 perhaps, inner city. Here's me trying to be smart, thinking it's probably got... Oh, there's goats or sheep or something. And it didn't slow down. Oh, there we go, 50. Excellent. So I need to keep that in mind. Kendra gave me a good tip. She says... Basically, the speed limit is 50 unless indicated otherwise, and I guess that would be the same in the UK. You know, it's inside cities, it's going to be 30 miles an hour instead of 50 kilometers an hour. But I need to anticipate a wee bit better. You know, if I see a town or a village coming up, slow down. Say hello to... Well, hello Laura. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, honestly, it's... I love this because it's, I don't know, I love flight simming, but I never seem to get around to it. Alright, speed it up, James. See, I am determined to not lose points on timeliness this time. But, having said that, I also don't want to roll the bus either. You know, and again, it's that feeling of distance. There is no sensation of movement. There is no feeling of distance. And, but the good thing is I've lowered the bus down to its low point. So hopefully, as long as I keep my eyes open. So I hope you're having a splendid day, Laura. It's very good to know that you're enjoying this. I was getting to a point that I don't stream much. In fact, no, that's a bad start. Okay, erase that one. So I was getting to the point where when I do stream, people are going, haven't heard of that simulator, haven't heard of that simulator. And so the bus no one had heard of. Fernbus, despite coming out in 2017, most people had never heard of. Tram simulator, absolutely no one had heard of. So I think that's what I was thinking. It's like I was getting to the point when I do stream, it's generally stuff that's not mainstream, you know, mainstream games as such. You know, like some of the first-person shooters and things like that. But I do love this. It is very relaxing. I mean, I'm not very relaxed at the moment because, again, it's like it's all new. You know, it's all new. Second stream, making sure everything's working, making sure I don't overspeed, make sure I don't hit trees or goats in the road, you know, or whatever. But look at it. You tell me that you're not sitting in a bus with me, blabbing away, looking over my shoulder at the front screen window. It really does capture it well, doesn't it? And for those of you that were not aware, this is the same developer as the bus. And I'm looking forward to the next updates in the bus. And I apologise, Alison, you might have heard me say that on the earlier stream. But the more I think about it, the bus itself is going to be based around Berlin. There is no two ways about it. And for them to extend it outside of Berlin would be silly, rather, because this is what this is for. This is the intra-city one, or intercity. And then the bus, I mean, I'm sure they could extend it out to some of the smaller towns, perhaps, some of the smaller villages outside of Berlin. But, I mean, it's primarily an intercity bus simulator, you know? But those trees going by are definitely giving me a headache. You know, like when you're driving along and see tree, light, tree, light, tree, light, tree, light, tree, light, you know, and it's flash, flash, flash. So... But I'm doing a whopping 80 kilometres, which is still 20 kilometres less than what I should be doing. Pick it up, James. Alright, let's have a quick look at the map, guys and girls. Let's have a wee look here. Oh, nice. And yeah, you can actually see the similarities because orange tells you where your next stop is, same as in the bus, which we've used. And then yellow is the continuation of the route. Oh, look, there's my service area where I take a 15-minute break. Note to self, don't leave the passengers and make sure you check them back in, which I have no idea how to do yet. But I'm going to have a look at that one. Well, this is cracking. So we did Bielefeld, Osnabrück, Bremen. That'll be our next one, then Hamburg. Derek Knight says, I've started to play Train Sim World because of your streams. You know what, Derek? Thank you. No. You can't blame me because Diesel Dan actually blamed me for buying Train Sim World. And then he actually brought Train Simulator 2021. And yeah, we blame each other a lot for it. But yeah, you know what? If you're going to find somebody to blame, I will accept that, mate. Nice one. So, but yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. And you know what? Somebody on one of the streams, I live in Los... Yes, Alison, thank you. Yeah. To be forever known as the Seamus of living, never to be seen again. Just vanished in a puff of smoke. Well, diesel smoke. Probably as I drove off, you know, they got covered in diesel fumes and are stood there still to this day, you know, going, where's our bus dude? And wherever German for dude is, you know. But yeah, so someone made a comment about a lot of these simulators being very linear, and once you start playing them, you realise how unlinear they are. I mean, and again, this isn't a criticism of the person saying it by any means. It was a very, very valid point. But, you know, you take off in an aeroplane and you land. If you want to say that's linear, but then when you expand on it, it's the same with this. You start at one station, you stop at another. And, you know, and superficially that's what it's like. Same with the trains. You know, you start at a station, you stop, you pick up people. But, and I see Streamlabs is going crazy. I think it's probably based on the amount of people in the chat as well. Which, that's fine. You know, it's as long as it doesn't become... Yeah, I think I probably need to change that a wee bit. But that's fine. But you know, that's the thing about simulators. The more you play them, the more you actually see what the depth of them are, you know. And just while I'm chatting, I'm still looking at Streamlabs, and this seems to be working very well on YouTube. 60 frames a second. I've lost 14 frames out of 417,000. Skipped frames has been 0. Dropped frames due to network 0. Nice. Timer tweak. Yeah, that's it. I dropped the timer, Alison, to 1 because not having a huge audience, I thought that'd be the way to do it. It was set on 5 and I dropped it to 1, so I think I'll bump it back up to 5 again. I mean, most of what the Streamlabs bot does is irrelevant. You know what I mean? Take a break, and this is my commands, you know, so... Not really a huge amount of information there, but it's good to see the bot is working. Anywho, right, so what we need to do is get to Bremen on time and then head for this parking plot. So, oh, look at that. I do love this map. I really do. The way you can zoom in and see, yes, it is an exit. You know, that's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Cracking stuff. Right, let's get going. And as I said earlier, is that in the sim, if you're going to stop to look at the map, make sure you're on a straight line, because if you don't and you unmap it, for want of a better word, remove the map and you're on a turn, it's quite scary, actually. Very, very scary. So here we go. Straight line, please. Nice. There we go. Little sprinkle of rain. Let's get rid of that because it's annoying. But yeah, I truly do love this. Mind you, I don't think I would ever stream anything that I didn't really like, to be honest. Looks like I might have to work on the anti-aliasing a wee bit. It's set to full, but there's still a lot of Moiri effects. That's okay. It could be just the fact I'm on a... Right. That said 80, but the speed limit still says 100. Oh, do you hear the road noise difference? Listen. Did you hear that? Little attention to detail as we were going over the... Oh! Oh, stop! Oh dear. Let's check that I don't have a speed sign attached to the bus like I did the other day with the lamppost. We're good. No one saw it. Nobody saw it. Oh dear, that was... Yeah. Yeah, elbow out. There we go. That was scary. I thought I was going... I thought I was going to roll the bus. Seriously. Sheesh. But that wasn't the bus's fault. That was definitely 100% on my bad driving. I was trying to keep it at 100, and then what happens? We jump into a 70. Plus I was excited about the sound of the going across the bridge there as well. I think as a driver I'm not supposed to get too excited about this, but well. Lights are green. That's always a good. So what have we got? We're we've got half an hour to get there. This is cracking. This is very, very, very good. Please be nice, people. Please be nice. So other than my light accident, which he calls it, which is fine by me, and my speeding, so far this has been fairly uneventful, which I'm rather pleased about. Don't like too many events, but you know what, when you do have stuff like that, it actually helps you to learn different things, you know. Because I know in the bus, the tram sim, if you accidentally hit something, it will actually stop and say, look, hey, just to let you know you hit something, are you aware? You know, and then you click yes, and so it stops people doing it deliberately, which is fine. I mean, this is public transport we're doing, not Grand Theft Auto, and I use Grand Theft Auto a lot for examples, because that's a slightly different, more tone to the game, isn't it, you know? I prefer this one. Oh, I prefer this sort of thing myself. Okay, nice and wide round the corner, don't clip the curb. Stay on your side of the road. Way to go. Look at that. So we're almost there. We're almost at Bremen. So it'll be a case of check everyone in. And you know what I think before... Whoa, nice of you. Stop. While we're doing this, I am actually going to turn the audio down for the voice. Now is it... So would it be an announcement, I asked myself. Yeah, let's drop that to 50. And hopefully that'll do it. Because I want it to be there just a little bit in the background. I think, like I said, I think the novelty's worn off a wee bit now. The radio, thankfully, that stays at 0. But in the bus, it keeps jumping up to 100. So, anywho, it's near here, now there. Let's get back. Oh, take a break. Okay, so that'll be after Bremen, this parking stop. Nice one. There we go. But you know, I don't look at this as any different to driving in real life. You know, you get lost, you get distracted. You get into speed limits that you weren't aware of. And other than, let's say, the lack of the depth perception here, I would say that this is probably how I would drive it, really. You know, it's imperfections and all. Nice and wide. Don't cut the corner. Hey, I'm getting good at those, but I need to keep the momentum going, which I'm not doing. So I'm hoping I'm not missing anything here. Oh, here we go. I thought for a minute, James, you're going round in circles. Nice. Bremen has been unlocked. Awesome. Right, so handbrake on, out of gear. That off because it's annoying. Nail the bus down. Look at that. See, things like that I never get tired of. Front door. For luggage. There we go. That's it. Ignition off. There we go. Did you hear that squeaky fan belt on the diesel there? Love it. Okay, so let's see what's here.
Tag. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig.
I hope I'm right here. Milana Han. You certainly are. Right, let's get this one.
Cool.
And I think I got... Oh yeah, he's got nothing above his head.
Salut, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
3 more. This is Yusuf. Excellent. Let's get you on the bus, mate.
Hallo, das Ticket, bitte.
Shania. There we go. You're on there. So the last one is Myra Wagner.
Salut,
Happy
ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig. Sehr freundlich.
Right, and nobody wants to buy a ticket, so I think we are good. Nice one. Where'd that noise come from? Well, that was certainly interesting. Okay, thanks everybody. Let's get on here. Right. So wish me luck at the rest stop, because that's something, like I says, I have really no idea how to do. I'm sure it's not difficult. Checking the passengers back in again, but I need to do it. Okay, so what am I doing? I guess I probably need to start the engine again. Ignition key in, start the engine. Let's get going. Okay. What have I not done? Ah, right, I need to start the ride. So this is good. So again, it's, what is it? An hour out. But this is not real time, but it's about an hour out. So start and then take break will be the next one. Perfect. So let's have a quick look at the map. And yeah. So there's our rest area. So I probably will be jumping around the map a lot, because it says about an hour out. If it was real time, I'd be fine. So I'm not sure what that is in real time. It's an hour game time, might be 10 minutes perhaps. Maybe 15, 20 minutes. I don't know. I'll soon find out. So it's 3:10. So let's have a look anyway. But that's it. So I need to do the service stop, which is next on the area. Okay. What have we got? Passenger announcements. Let's hear how loud that is. There we go. I like it. I think that's better. Let me know in the chat if it's still too loud, or, but it's loud enough to know that it's there without being too loud, I think. But I can certainly turn it down again. I think after hearing this half a dozen times, I'm done with it myself. So passenger announcements are done. Destination display. That's good. That's good. Let me just check the temperature one more time. 21. Everything's all good there. Alright, so we're good to go. First gear, handbrake off. Let's get going. Oh! Didn't shut the doors. Thanks, Ali. So much for being sound and all coordinated and everything. And I didn't pick the bus up either, did I? But I sounded confident. There we go. Now what? Oh, the front door. Bye.
Service ständig weiter verbessern. Für Feedback zu eurer Fahrt nutzt bitte den Fragebogen, den wir euch per E-Mail zuschicken.
Dealing with the public. Tell you, dealing with the public. It has its challenges.
Und viel Spaß an Bord bei Flixbus.
So I hope it's not too distracting using this joystick to turn left and right. It may seem a little bit awkward, but I find it's a lot better than trying to use Track IR, for me anyway. It's but I like it. It works for me, you know, and it's not that often that I need to do a look to the left or right anyway.
Further safety instructions and details of our snacks and beverages. There's a restroom located in the rear boarding area.
So once we're out of this area, we'll probably pull up the map again, and hopefully this time give me a chance to get a drink. Nope.
No problem. Many of our seats are equipped with power outlets.
Problem with basements over here is it's all air conditioning, and this basement that I'm in at the moment, it's like just dry air. There's no humidity in it whatsoever.
Many exclusive online discounts. For more information, simply visit flixbus.com.
This is when you don't want to end up choking on a mouthful of Coke or something.
We're always striving to improve our service. Please use the questionnaire by email to give us feedback about
Dearie
your journey.
me, James.
You can also use
I was
it
putting
to
the bottle
share
down,
your
actually, so...
ideas and requests. We're always ready to assist. And now we can finally settle off.
Yeah, I think I might need to look at
a relaxing journey and enjoy traveling with
I don't know, I was going to say I might need to look at the brakes. I don't think I need to look at the brakes. I think I need to look at my driving. But yeah, but you know, it's like this is yet again another simulator. One thing, that was a half sentence. I seem to be doing half sentences a lot. So this is another bus simulator. I do have another one. It's called Bus 18, and I think we're actually up to Bus 20 at the moment, or Bus Simulator 20. And Squirrel has streamed these. Obviously, he streams them when they come out. I tend to wait a few years until I actually get round to it. And having said that, until a month ago I hadn't even streamed anyway, so it's not like I've been doing a lot of videos, but most of the videos that I've done, as Ilansky said there, is most of the videos have been train simulator videos. And but I'm hoping to do some streams on that as well. And if people want to join me on that, wonderful. It's always nice to know that even if I stream and I have one person on it and I'm keeping them company and they're keeping me company just with the odd chat once in a while, life is good. I'm playing a game. What could be better? And I never checked the petrol, did I? Yeah, I'm fine for petrol. Okay, we're leaving. We are leaving. Quick look at the map. So, let's see. Alright, wish me luck for a good one here, guys and girls. It's, no, I'm speeding! I need to calm it down. Passengers are never going to want to travel with me if they keep hearing me yelling I'm speeding all the time. Mind you, they were yelling at me earlier. White line says Kendra. There we go. Oh, look at that, the muck on that priority road symbol there. Love it. But it is nice to get out of Berlin. As much as I enjoyed the bus, or I put that in past tense then, as much as I'm enjoying the bus, it is very limited. I mean, it doesn't bother me that it's limited, but again, from a streaming perspective, it's like, as I mentioned twice already today, is that, going from the airport to Alexanderplatz and Alexanderplatz back to the airport, I mean, it's not really about the sim, as I've said before, it's about chatting away. But eventually, it's like people going, seen that, what's new? And, that's human nature, they want to see things that's different. And that's the good thing about this Fernbus, and I'm so glad I decided to start streaming it, because I'm truly loving this able to escape, get out of Berlin, travel around a wee bit, do some travelling, do some touring. And I see Alison put a car, coach, taxi, police thing up there in the chat. Significance, I have no idea, other than the fact it's got 4 wheels. I guess they don't have coaches. But yeah, just been able to drive out in the country roads here. Drive between the cities is nice. But I do need to control Rosers. Rosers? What's that? Rosers. I'm not familiar with the phrase, I'm sorry, Alison. Ah, got you. Oh, right. Police, okay. I don't think when I was a policeman I was ever called a roser, to be honest. I was called bobbies and a few other expletives, but I don't think roser was ever anything. I was probably too intellectual for some of the people I used to deal with. Yeah, quite. But you know what, that was the fuzz, yeah. Yeah, but I thoroughly enjoyed being a policeman, I really did. It's not all as dramatic as it's made out to be on television, but I remember myself and a lady police officer, they wanted people to do foot patrols, and me and this other lady says, yep, we'll go. And we're walking around the shopping centres down in Essex, and this family come up to us and went, we just want to say thank you for being here. And that's why we're here, we're here for you. And that just made our day. Me and this lady officer were just looking at each other going, wow, that doesn't happen often. And let's say we're down in Essex, and totally made our day. What would make my passengers' day is to get them on time. Oh, in fact, map, hang on. Now we've got a bit to go. Rosers, that's a cracking name. Ausfahrt, exit. But I do love the audio in this. It's and the thing about the bus, and again I'll go back to Squirrel, when he talks about the bus, he says the bus. I wonder why we emphasise it so much. If we just say the bus, maybe people think, yeah, the bus what, you know, but oh, there was that change in road noise there again. So Alison says Rosers derives from the late 1800s from the Rosendale police in Lancashire. Ah, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You know, a lot of them, it's like Peelers is another one, which is an old-fashioned name. Bobby's, you know, everyone's heard about. Boys in Blue, and I really don't want to miss my exit for my rest break, I tell you. I'm doing so well, other than that poor speed limit sign, which got in my way. I think it must have jumped out, in all honesty, because... Oh, look at this again. Did you hear the bump as we changed to a different level? That must be a bridge or something. Or just a new bit of tarmac, but I loved it. Seriously, the road noise here. I mean, look at it. This looks like a new piece of tarmac. Totally loving this. Totally loving this. Alright, and I apologise, I keep jumping between the map and the world view, but as I said, I do not want to miss it. So, here we go. Okay. Next exit is us. Wunderbar. Okay. And yes, I'm going to stay in the middle lane before anyone asks. Because I think it was annoying people the other day. They're going, pull over, get out the middle lane, and it's like, nope. Because every time I did that, the lane on the right would become an exit, and I wasn't aware of it. Probably because I wasn't reading the road signs well enough. Bobby's and Peelers, yeah, both taken from Robert Peel. Yeah. But you know, that's the thing about being a policeman, is that a lot of people leave the military, leave the armed services, and join the police. You know, it's I enjoyed. So between the two of them, I did 20 years. You know, and yeah, I loved it. I loved it. It is really rewarding. Yep. Alright, so one thing I need to do. So here's the thing, that on my right is the hard shoulder, and I was going to pull over and I'm thinking, James, see, this is really educating me back again into driving on the highway. I was thinking that's another lane, and it isn't. It's the hard shoulder, James. And here, oh, look at that. Right, do you see that big red glowy thing in front? So let me get... I wonder if that's telling me this is where I need to take a rest break. The last time I saw it in the back of my mirror, you know what it was? It was a police check. Yeah, there literally was a police check going on, and I missed it. Oh, look at that! Stop, police. Ah. Oh, look at that, it's actually guiding me in, do you see that? Now, I saw this the other day, and all I had was that in my mirror, my left wing mirror, and I had zero idea what it was doing. I had no clue what I was doing. And the next thing is, I ended up with a... Oh, look at this! Alison, you spoke in there... Did you tell them? Did you tell them about that lamppost? Okay, fingers crossed, guys. Don't look at the police officer. Be nice. Smile, passengers. Oh, look at that. See, this, again, attention to detail, isn't it? Look at it. This is so cool. But I do need to actually take a break here, which is interesting. So I'm sure this was probably the AI, but if I hadn't taken a break here, and this was further down, then I'm sure they would have dinged me on points with the tachometer, you know. I'm glad that didn't say stranded passengers. 11 out of 11. Okay, continue. So, that was rather interesting, I tell you. Alright, like I says, wish me luck with this, because this was a complete failure the other day. And, right. So, I think it says to take a break. In fact, let me do take a break and see what it says. I can show you there. So Derek Knight says, lucky there is no missing passengers this time. There is still time, Derek. There is still time. So if I do take a break, it will tell me exactly what I need to do. So the engine required to stop, doors open, driver is required to exit the coach. Love it. So open the front and rear door, and let's lower it down on the right. Look at that. I care for my passengers. Engine off. Okay. I'm just going to grab a donut. 5 for 5. There we go. Hey, I could feed all the passengers here, couldn't I? Anyway, I better take this break. Let's do it now. Take a break. So, my question is, do I just need to check them back in on the coach? See, you guys are learning from my mistakes here, which is fine, and that's the thing I like about it. I'm not trying to be perfect doing this. All I'm trying to do is play it as I would play it anyway. Alison says, did you need to press take a break again? Let's have a look. Don't think so. Oh, now it says checked. I pressed check the other day and it said I'd left them behind. So let's... Yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm going to get on the bus and shut the doors. I remember the last time I headbutted the front... Oh, I headbutted the front of the bus, didn't I? Oh, look at that. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Why can't I move? Whee! Jump. There we go. Tickets, please. Tickets, please. Thank you, sir. Love it. Pretend we're just taking your temperature here, guys. This is what I didn't do. This is what I didn't do. Hey. Another 10 points. Love it. And for me, as I said, what do points make, guys and girls? They make for a happy driver, because at the moment, I'm still, I hate to use the word noob. It sounds so very childish, but apprentice driver, I guess we could say. So, let's ignition in. But I wonder if I need to do anything with the checking in with central command again, or central control. Kneel up. Okay, let's have a look. I think we're good. So let's check the fuel. That's not the fuel, that's temperature. There we go. Look at that, hardly budged. I feel a success coming on here, don't you? And the crowd went wild with I do. I feel enthused. I feel like I'm going to complete this one. I feel like I'm going to succeed here, you know. Don't clip the curb. Yay. You know, if anybody's watched the Japanese train driving, you will see them with their white gloves and they point at the signs. Laura Collins, welcome. Very nice to see you. Right, I can't see nothing. I know that was a double negative. Do I risk it? Wish me luck. Look at the fuel again. Absolutely. There we go. Here we go. 3/4 of a tank. He says dancing his mouse around like you can't see it, but yeah. So that there, now again, I only learned this other day. This I think is fuel efficiency. Thank you, Squirrel, because it was on his video the other day. He was going, hang on, I've got no fuel, or I've got half a tank, and he goes, no, I'm looking at the fuel efficiency. So this is what I think he was looking at himself the other day. And yeah, so we are very, very good. And thank you for asking. Seriously, I like making people motion sick here. But right, let's get going. So we've got an hour and a bit to get there. And this is going to be our last stop, and I might do a wee bit more after this actually. Yeah, sorry Ali, I was bouncing around there for like half an hour, and it's like I only needed to point to it the once. So, and I'm speeding. Slow down, James. Oh, now we're on 100. But yeah, when I saw that red symbol the other day in my mirror, and I thought I was running into something. And no, I wasn't running into anything. It was the fact it was a police stop. And it was shortly after that I rolled the bus up. And it was not a pretty journey. But I really do enjoy what I'm having to learn to be able to play this simulator. It really is incredible. Learning to stay in the correct lane would be a start actually. But yeah, so, oh, wrong way. But yeah, you've probably seen that these do absolutely nothing. If they came a lot further down, then it would be probably a big help actually. But and those stutters are the simulator itself. But I'm really glad, in one way I'm glad that this rig that I'm using, this gaming computer, I'm glad in a way that it broke, because I had this other computer that I'm now running, which is the i7 7700, which was newer than the one I was running before, which was an i7 4790. This is running at 4.5 gig. It's got DDR4 memory instead of DDR3. So according to this, you see, this is when I go, which lane do I need? I'm going to get in the middle just because. See, according to that, it looks like these two lanes go straight on. I just try to read the roads, but you know what, this is what I would do in real life anyway. I would read the roads and get it wrong. And another one. See, this is why I like riding in the middle lane. So I'm not sure if the road signs don't match up with the roads, which they do. That's a silly thing to say, but maybe I'm misinterpreting the road signs actually. Because normally if you've got like 4 lanes across like that, you'd have 3 arrows saying, or 2 arrows going forward, two arrows going right, so you would know which lane to be in. And there, I'm sure I was reading it correctly. Oh, and this narrows. Okay, let's get in the middle lane actually. Hamburg, Route 1 to Hamburg. Yeah, that's the thing I'm still learning, Alison, is when somebody asks a question or talks about something, there is a delay with the chat. And, you know, I don't need to sit here and wait 10-15 seconds on a reply, because it's like, yep, you've seen it, so why am I still there? And look, see here again, I need to change lanes again. I think I'm probably just need to figure it out by staying in the middle lane, really. Hamburg, excellent. But yeah, so are you thinking about streaming on YouTube yourself, Alison, or just sticking with Twitch at the moment? It wasn't that big of a headache. It was just different, you know. And I started off today at 1280p, 1280 by 720p rather, and just to make sure everything was all working fine. And yeah, so this one's at the full 1080p and it seems to be doing okay. Oh, where's the lanes, where's the roads? And you know what, I'll probably need to slow down a wee bit. There we go, excellent. Twitch only, yeah. I don't blame you actually. And the reason, I mean, I've been on, is Derek said earlier, Lansky, he said that, you know, he found my, oh look at that, texture problems, but you know, he found my videos on YouTube for the train simulator. So I mean, I've been doing YouTube a lot longer than Twitch, but I don't know, at the moment I'm still toying with the idea, because what I'm doing is I'm streaming on Twitch, then posting the videos on YouTube, but I think I might do some videos only for YouTube. But I don't know, I don't have a, I was going to say I don't have a favourite. Yes, I do have a favourite, it's Twitch. But again, it's back to that getting found on Twitch thing. But you know, I'm in no rush. You know, I'm in no. Wow, look at these buildings. Okay, keep it wide. Don't clip the curb. So as I was saying earlier, it's like if you ever watch the Japanese train drivers, you know, they have the gloves on and they actually point to the next sign, and it's a way to reinforce it. You know, it's a way to reinforce what you're looking at. So that's why I do a lot of this talking actually. It's like reinforcing what I'm looking at. I think we're good. I mean, obviously you wouldn't want to be doing that as a professional driver, but and I don't do this in the car, trust me. Yeah, Ali says she normally does once per week. At the moment I'm just very random. Somebody asked me if I had a schedule, which I don't. But I don't know, just whenever I feel like it. And the thing at the moment is whenever I feel like playing a game, I generally think, you know what, I might as well stream it. So it's very, very random, you know, very hit and miss. And today was too, just because I was streaming earlier, it crashed on me, then I went to have a look at Viper Strike's stream, and then I rebooted this gaming machine. I thought, you know what, it looks okay. And you know, so again, it's very, oh look at these buildings. So for me, it's just very much whenever I feel like it. So Viper Strike, he's asking Alison, I'd get a chance to see his latest test stream. Look at those buildings, will you? That's awesome. And the good thing is this time is that I got everything right in regards to... No, Kate, did you see that? Did you guys see that? That was not me. And that did not fall off my bus. That was cool. That was cool. Alright, don't hit it now, James. So it's good to see that the... it's good to see that they... look at those buildings! Look at it! Truckers, says Laura. Yeah. You know, the thing is about those truckers, I'm sure half the time they would hit something and never even notice it. And those things are so big and loud and noisy, it's probably running over a baked bean tin, perhaps, you know. Ultra speed, what does that say? Ultra speed Germany. You know, it's very strange this, because I know I've not been on a long journey, but the feeling of satisfaction, I'm thinking to myself here, wow, you know, we've got there. It's time for a cup of tea type moment, you know. If HUD digestives in this country, I'd probably eat a chocolate digestive and a cup of tea. But yeah, the feeling of actually achieving something here is nice, you know. Hey, look at that, would you? And I'm assuming that you're coming from this direction. But yeah, I think turning it any quicker than 15 kilometers per hour is a wee bit silly, but where am I going? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to make that. Oh, you know, I probably could have, but where's reverse? That's why they invented reverse gears. It should be good. Wow. So this has been Hamburg
Kann sich die
Unlocked.
Bahn echt mal ein Beispiel nehmen.
Look at that. The railway should take a leaf out of his book. I have happy passengers. I have happy passengers. Oh, this is awesome. Right, let's keep him happy. Let's lower the bus. Let's open the doors. Let them get their luggage. Handbrake. Oh, look at that. They're already out. Look at that, will you? I consider this a success. I consider this success. And Diesel Dan's in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing? Oh, listen to that. Oh, did you hear the clock chime then? That was them saying, James, you got us here on time. I just got compared to the German rail system there, mate, because these guys were impressed. These guys were impressed that I got them here. I'm impressed that I got them here, actually, but wow. So everybody, Diesel Dan, if you don't know, is also Diesel John. He does the Euro Truck simming and train simming, and nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you in the chat there. Oh, you know what? I actually have to get my points now, don't I? So let's do this. Yeah, we just did a journey there from Bielefeld to Osnabrück, then Bremen, and then Hamburg. And look at all those points. Love it. So checked and sold invalid tickets. That's good. Nothing removed. Did not run out of fuel. Wow. Wow. So service. Let's have a look at this one. Look at that. Air conditioning. Announcements played. Oh, I only got 10 points for 3 out of 3. As I said, it's all points. Passenger compartment lighting. You see what I mean? I didn't turn it on. Yeah, that's all good. But yeah, well, like I say, once I actually improve on this and be able to drive one of the Flixbus routes, we will be good. Traffic rules. -1 for property damage. I can handle that. That was a speed limit sign, John. It fell in front of me and I ran into it. So nothing to do with my drive. Look at that. This is almost a perfect drive. Hey. This is very exciting. Like I said, it looks like am I only 869 points or oh, that's for the current journey. Normally I'm like in the 400s. So that's very cool. So 3572 is my total. Like I said, I wonder, I think I will actually have to look to see when I can actually do one of the proper routes actually. Oh, I've gained a level. Look at that. Happy dance. In fact, no happy dance. I'm actually going to have a wee swig of Coke. Bear with me here. So I hope life is treating you well there, Dan. It's always a pleasure to see you, mate. Yeah, I'm on the tube for the second time today. Earlier on, the simulator crashed. Also, OBS crashed as well. So the island was technically road right. Ah, okay. I think I'm following you, Alison. When I say I think I'm following you, that probably means I'm probably not following you. Yeah, Derek. John is the other guy who blames me for spending his money. Diesel Dan, meet Derek. His name is Erlansky on Twitch. He actually blamed me, if you would believe that, for him buying Train Simulator World. He says, "Yeah, I was watching your videos there, dude, and yeah, you made me buy Train Simulator World." Who does that sound like? Who does that sound like, Dan? Because Dan did the exact same thing. You were being cheeky. Ah. That's probably why I didn't understand you. It's wasted. That's the thing, there's no body language and it's like, I'm going, huh? So I think I know what you meant, but it's all good. So when we bounced over the middle island and nearly rolled. Ah, right. Right you are. That's the thing with text, as you've also noticed, Alison, is sometimes somebody will say something and you'll go, what the heck is that related to? Because it's like, I did that with Murphy the other day. I said something and he went, huh? You know, because your brain's already moved on. But I haven't done this today so far. So here we go. Thank you, everybody. Your company is very, very much appreciated. I love the fact that you guys and girls are here just sharing a chin wag and just having a wee chat with me. It's very, very nice to see everybody. As we're on Twitch, no we're not, as we're on YouTube, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button as well. That'd be very nice of you. You don't have to, but and I hate to use the cliche, it really helps my channel out. You know, yeah, everyone says it, but it really helps my channel out. So there we go. I hate the cliches, but yeah. All right, so I'm actually going to do some more. If you're more than welcome to hang around, and but I'm definitely not going to do a night one. For the reasons that I mentioned several hours ago, and the fact that the night lighting is horrible. And my driving is not really up to par. So what does this actually give me? So it looks like increase on the map, increase in tickets perhaps, a bus thing, and oh, the night thing. Oh, I've got that already, because before it limited me to the hours that I could drive. Now I can drive anytime within the 24-hour day. I haven't a clue what that means. I haven't a clue. I wonder if it means I can now do proper journeys. Let's have a look, eh? But I've gained a level. So let's say, I'm not even sure how we would go about this, to be honest, but that was a rather cracking route. That was a very cracking route there. Ah, so Derek says he knows John Ambler from Discord. Wonderful. So while I'm looking, I can do anywhere within this light grey area. It looks like at the moment I've actually I can actually make it to Dortmund. But again, this expands out for the more experience points I get. I really had hoped that I might have been able to get some Flixbus journeys, but so far it looks like not just yet. But not to worry. So I'm probably going to do a bit of a short one, maybe a half-hour journey. If you want to hang around. So if anybody has a preference, let me know in the chat. I'm just going to have a wee look here actually. So if anybody has a start and end destination within reason, we don't have to start in Berlin. So if anybody, tell you what, first one up, who wants to pick a start destination for me? I mean, any of these that have not been unlocked, I guess I can't do those, but if not, I'll just pick one. It's not a big deal. So Leipzig, Halle, we did this the other day. Dresden. Try to think. Something not too bad. Flensburg. Is Flensburg on here? Where is that? Where is that? Alice probably screaming left a bit, down a bit, up a bit, left a bit, and by the time I see it, I've scrolled all. Oh, right. You know what? That works for me, actually. So let's delete this. Again, these are just my routes that I make up on my own, and so let's do something to Flensburg. Very nice. Oh, Kiel, nice. So let's start. Let's do. Can I start there? No. Oh, these are still locked. Okay. So it looks like for the locked ones I have to do one that's been unlocked. So there we go. Hamburg. Oh, new. I'm sorry. I didn't hit new. Oh, look at this. Yeah, so I can do Dortmund. The select to say not available as start. You have to travel there first. That's fine. So, I probably messed this up actually. Let's do that again. New. It's on the Danish border. Ah. I get all my borders mixed up round here, I tell you. So, that's locked, that's locked. Okay. Hamburg. Let's do Kiel on the way back, I think, actually. So let's do that, then Flensburg. Then do Kiel on the way back. And finish it at Rostock. Right. So, let's end it. I want to thank everybody for being here at the moment. I'm going to take a very, very short break, actually. So, if you would like to stay with me for this last journey, it's going to be Hamburg, Flensburg, Kiel, and Rostock. It shouldn't take too long, but if you want to hang around, that would be great. But I will be right back in a moment.
Have I become a little too shy for love? I've been hurt before. All's fair in love and war. So I snuggle up close to the shell I'm living in. And if I let you in, another round begins. No, I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side.
Should I be scared? The feeling's so different now. You got me floating here, a feather in the air. Oh, but when the wind blows, will I tumble or sail away? Or would you have me stay? And what if I escape? I know
I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side, by your side. I'm not afraid. We found something that'll never fade. We can be ourselves and figure out the rest alone.
Alrighty, so here we are again for the next journey. It's so what does Alison say? It's just up the road from Tarp, where the Marineflieger Gerschweder 2 were based. Don't know who that is, I'm afraid. Spent many days on that base. Used to have starfighters when I was there. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, like I'm saying, most of the places I stayed in Germany were like Bielefeld and I can't remember the other one, the other name of it, but I did a lot of travelling, but mainly between the industrial cities. Would love to have travelled a bit further south actually, but so here we go. Let's see what I need to do here. So let's log in, I guess. And like it says, it's a welcome to 2nd Marine Flight Squadron. Aha, okay. Very cool. So I see we've got a few more people joining in, so very, very nice to stop by and feel free to say hello in the chat if you wish. If not, that's equally good. So, oh, look at this one. Here's me saying it's a short route. And look, we got 2 15-minute breaks in the middle. Wow, okay. I might have bitten off a wee bit more than I can chew here, actually. Not to worry. Not to worry. I'm going to complete this because that last journey wasn't too bad. And, feel free to hang around if you wish and keep me company. In fact, keep me from getting lost as well. So hopefully it won't get dark. What did it say there? It says 12:46. Let me... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to change this, actually. I'm going to change this. I'm still very, very wary of actually doing this, getting into night hours with this. I actually ended up at the back. Way too far. Let's do this again then. Hopefully it won't crash on me. Right. So let's delete this. Yep. So let's keep it nice and simple. New. Now this is interesting. Surely this does not mean the whole map is opened up. Do you see that? No, I wonder if it's broken. Isn't it sad that my first impulse is to say, I wonder if it's broken. I would have expected to see the grey line. Not to worry, not to worry. So what we're going to do now is let's do Hamburg to... let's do Kiel on the way. Yeah, there we go. Hamburg, Kiel, Flensburg. There we go, that should be good. Save that. There we go. Cool, and that'll open up Kiel and Flensburg for us, actually. So what time? 8 o'clock in the morning, dynamic weather. Okay, so we're in February, which is still winter. Let's do... July 14th, as good as any, I guess. It's probably going to be bright and sunny. This is when I get blinded now by the sunshine. And so I'm going to be heading which direction? Northeast now. Right into the sun. I'm going to change this a bit, actually. Let's change this because the last thing I would need to be doing at the moment is getting blinded by the sunshine. So I've got a shorter route. So that's fine. Yeah, I've got a shorter route, so I should be able to do it before it gets dark. And if not, I'll just accept it, you know. Start game. Yeah, but earlier on when I was streaming to YouTube, I'd lost the audio from the microphone as well because I was listening to it, couldn't hear a thing for about the last 15 minutes and I was like, what's going on here? Okay. So Alison said she went to Kiel when East and West Germany were separate. Nice. Went to an area on the coast where the border was and the fences and guard towers were something to see. Yeah, it's, I'm sure, you know. Yep. Thankfully things improve with time, you know. Thankfully things improve with time. So what do we got? Let's get going here. I never tire of hearing that sound of the engine starting, I tell you. The only thing I need to be wary of is the AI traffic in the middle of the day, but I'm thinking it should be good. So lower the bus, shut the doors, and let's get started. Could also have listened to the feeble horn, I guess. I'm sorry, even though that gentleman said it sounds like a real bus, it sounds very feeble. Very, very feeble. Oh, and this is really bouncing the steering wheel around here. Like I say, and eventually they'll have this level of 4-speed back in the bus, I'm sure. But I hope the day is treating everybody well. It's 4 PM where I am at the moment. And the streets are empty. Goodness me. Alright. And yes, I do drive extremely cautiously at the moment, but the light's amber, James. There we go. You know, I don't mind taking it wide. I mean, it is a coach. As long as I don't end up clipping the curb all the time. It's I do find that an annoyance of mine. It's you know, things that I can control myself, I find annoying. The game twitching around every so often, or the graphics loading in like we just saw there, doesn't bother me. It's a simulator, you know. It's what we have on our desktops today. I can't fault, you know, I really can't. And as I said, this is still in beta. Okay, beta version 28. It's still in beta, you know. But yeah, it's I feel like I've just had a long day behind the wheel, actually. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, equally. Thoroughly enjoying this. And I'm hoping that you guys and girls can't hear any background noise, because I've got my door open. And for those of you that are not aware, I'm in a basement, at the basement of my house. And the air conditioning is out probably 20 feet behind me and to my right. But if I shut the door, it gets so warm in here. I mean, I end up baking, so I've actually got the door open, and I'm hoping that you're not picking up anything. Hey, and look at that, this is where we came in. I guess we're picking up our first load of passengers here. Look at those billboards. Look at those billboards. And Alison says, all good, Jim. But yeah, so made this a shorter journey than what I was planning on doing. But what I'm thinking about doing is, rather than doing a stream with the longer journeys, I might just keep to these shorter ones as such, and maybe do a video. Because the chat is awesome. Trust me, I love the interaction, but I'm easily distracted. You know that squirrel moment. You're going blah blah, but squirrel what? It's like you completely forget what I'm talking about. And on the longer journeys, it's I don't know, especially at night. As I said, I really struggled. I mean, really. So here's the thing. I could go up this way, couldn't I? You know what? I'm going to go up this way. I am. Don't judge me. And I bet you it's probably going to have me parking the opposite way. Oh yeah, it is. I knew it. Okay, that's what you get for trying to be smart, isn't it? I know what says James. Let's drive the opposite direction. Because then I can just come around this corner, which is what I was thinking, and drive straight into the parking spot without him to reverse. No. Instead, I have to drive twice the distance. See, this is what I planned on doing. You know, that's what I planned on. That was the plan. But it's all good. Flixbus. Yeah, I do need to find that out. When that actually kicks in, and that's because it's something that I'm looking forward to doing, is actually driving the correct routes for Flixbus. And there are some mods out there already with the repaints and things, and I might look into that as well. Okay, let's get this happy bunch of passengers on board, earning me some money. Yeah, I think I'm far enough away. Well, there's no crunchy sounds. Okay, so handbrake on, out of gear, front doors. Sorry, and like I said, I did talk myself through this all the time. Rear doors, luggage, nail the bus down, passenger monitor, destination display. There we go. That's it, I think. Okay, let's get these. Let's get these on board. Okay.
Grüezi, mein Ticket.
Okay, so Yona, you see he's in here. Okay,
Danke.
thank you.
Grüezi, bin ich hier richtig?
Jonty. Okay, Jonty Bruckner, I
Dankeschön.
saw him.
Guten Tag. Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket
Stephanie.
sehen.
Okay,
Ciao.
yep. I never quite know what they're looking at there.
Guten Tag. Ich hoffe, ich
Probably
bin hier
checking for
richtig.
damage, I think, actually. So, you see, I'm not understanding what I'm looking at here. You know, because I know we're going to Flensburg, but is this saying that this is her ticket? You know, it could be because I'm looking at that now. You know what? I think that's probably what I'm looking at.
Sehr
Scan that.
freundlich.
Aha, it's her ticket. Okay, is this? See, I never quite know what they're looking at. Do I have a lamppost under my bus? Nope.
Grüezi, mein Ticket?
Micah. Okay, I see you on there. Thank you kindly.
Hello? Hier, mein Ticket.
Charlotte. Alright, you're definitely not on there.
Da habe ich mich wohl vertan. Grüezi, mein Ticket?
Okay, Hamburg, Flensburg. Okay.
Danke.
Tag, das Ticket. Bitteschön.
Jette Frank, she's on there. Excellent. So, John Ambrose says she was checking to see if he still had any wing mirrors. I have not lost a wing mirror in ages, but mind you, bumpers are actually becoming a luxury item. And I don't know if you saw my video the other day, I actually was driving with a lamppost on the top, which I didn't actually realise was there. I heard the grinding sound. And yeah, so I had a lamppost on top of my bus. And it wasn't an optional extra, I hasten to add. Let's see if we got room for you, lady.
Vielen Dank.
You're very welcome.
Hello. Bitte sehr.
Hello. So Hamburg to Kiel. I think that's probably all I need to do is check departure time and arrival, and I think we should be good.
Danke sehr.
Now he wants a ticket.
Hi, ich müsste noch ein Ticket bei Ihnen kaufen.
Oh sure, mate. We got plenty of room for you. Kiel. So what's your latest in, Dan? What's the latest thing you're in, mate?
Sehr freundlich.
Euro Truck Simulator or Train Simulator
Tag.
World?
Fahren Sie in meine Richtung?
All right. Hamburg to Kiel. Let's.
Ciao.
And I think we should be good now. Actually, let's have a quick check. Yeah. That's something I enjoy. How the amount of stuff that you've actually got to do here. It is a lot to do, but and she's waiting on another bus, so we're good to go. Oh, don't headbutt the bus again. I think I've got it set default to run, which is fine actually. I don't want to walk any slower on this. ATS. American Truck Simulator. Yeah, yep. Very cool, mate. That's something I'm probably going to jump into. I mean, you didn't hear me earlier, John, but if you know what, let me get going. Let me get going, and I will be right there, and I'll carry on this conversation in about 10 seconds, actually. So, there we go. Passenger announcements low in the background where they're good. Oh, doors. There we go. There we go. That one. Lift the bus. Hey. Oh, and you know what I need to remember? This lock. So, temperature. And yes, 26, that's too hot. 21 Celsius. And yet these are all attached to buttons. So I've just turned on the... in fact, I'll show you. I've just turned on. Just turned this, which is the Wi-Fi clearance. The restroom clearance and the reading. Basically, I put the reading lights on and let them know that the Wi-Fi is on and the restrooms are clear to go. Okay, Ali, talk to you in a minute. It says changing to our iPad. So what else have I not done? There's something I haven't done. passenger lights. There we go. Look at that. See, I got pinged for this earlier, and as I said, it was only 10 points, but points are my precious at the moment. That's enough.
Wir danken für eure Aufmerksamkeit und wünschen eine entspannte Fahrt und viel Spaß an
Now, did I check in? I didn't start the ride. See, this is something else you lose points on. This is like in central control, another of it. It's actually got passengers on board.
Hello and welcome to Flixbus.
Nice. Let's get going.
Have you on board and that we can get you to your favorite destination today. Before
Yes, we will.
set off, we would like to share some information about the journey. The wearing of seatbelts is compulsory on board the bus. Therefore, please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey.
Yeah, we're
In
good.
the seat pocket in front of you, you will find our information card containing.
Wasn't
further
expecting
safety
anything to come down there
instructions
because it's just a
and
circuit,
bus
but
snacks and beverages.
it's always good to check, isn't
There's
it?
a restroom located in the rear boarding area.
Sorry, officer, I didn't see the bus coming down the road, you know. It's,
Simply log on to our onboard Wi-Fi network. If your battery runs out,
Look at
no
that.
problem. Many of our
But yeah,
seats
so
are
John,
powered
as I was saying earlier, is that I'm hoping to get back into
If you would like to book your next journey while you're on
back into the truck simulator. But what I was saying earlier
smartphone,
was that it's not just a matter of loading up a new simulator and start streaming. For many of us, myself included, I have different screens, have different buttons on my Stream Deck, you know, and it all takes time, and also audio levels within the game. So that's the only reason I haven't gone back to that. But I know very, very soon. So at the moment, I've got the bus sorted out. I've also got Fernbus sorted out, so I can stream on YouTube or Twitch. So really, the next thing is probably going to be either Euro Truck Simulator or Train Sim World, perhaps. No, in fact, no, Train Simulator 2021. Because I've got a promise that I need to keep with Scotland 737 Comet Project, or whatever his name is these days. We all know him, he's the gentleman out there. I made him a promise to do a stream on whatever he chose, and he chose a steam train. And I'm absolutely atrocious at steam trains, but as Train Simulator 2021 has steam trains, that's what I'm going to do. And it won't be a diesel. It won't be a steam shunter either, Diesel Dan. So I'll make it a proper train. But you know what? Again, it's more buttons, more screens, more information screens. You know, more stuff that I need to get set up. One thing that I haven't mentioned today is my Logitech heavy machinery button box controller. I'm using it now. Let me see, I've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 out of the 29 buttons configured. 26 out of the 29 buttons that are configured and that I'm using alongside the buttons on my steering wheel. So I absolutely love it. I tell you, I would be lost without it now. Plus, I can completely drive the tram simulator with it, and I might actually see if I can use it for maybe a simple diesel. You know, a diesel train, perhaps one that doesn't have gears. And you know, but yeah, I would recommend buying it, John Ambler. I would recommend it highly, 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 highly. And no, I don't get commission if you buy one either, but alrighty, let's get out of this little place. And let's show you the map actually. So we're looking Hamburg, and in fact I need to do this for my own benefit. Okay, so we're going to hang a right, and that'll get us on Route 1. Oh, and then another right following Route 1 onto Route 21. Okay. And I apologise, I don't know if you call these routes or motorways or autobahns, or because I think the yellow ones are like B roads perhaps, or A roads. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. So we're going to hang a right all the way up Route 1, and then another right after an intersection. onto Route 21. So John Ambler says, do you mean it's not in your Amazon store? You know what? That's a good point, you know, because yeah, I should be, you know. Isn't it funny though? Everyone has that phrase, you know, if you click the affiliate link below, you know, I get a small commission, you know, but it doesn't change the price for you, but it really helps the channel. You know, and that sounded sarcastic, and I do apologise. It wasn't meant that way, but you know, that's how it sounds, isn't it? You know, for people with affiliate links and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. But I've already got the verbiage, mate. I already know what to say. You know, but yeah, you know what? Maybe I should do that just to see, because you know, people are asking me, you know, what controllers do you use? That's why, you know, what's your PC specs and things like that, you know. But absolutely, hundreds of people, okay, have never asked me about the Logitech controller. You know, I've been inundated with nobody asking me about that. So, but I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And you know what, John? You told me about the Rail Driver, which is awesome. Absolutely awesome, and I thank you for that, mate, because I looked at it for years, and but really, the Logitech controller, it is literally like a button replacement box. It's a key replacement, which is exactly what I've been trying to make, and I still haven't got round to it because I'm fixing my other computer again. You know, it just takes up time, but I really do love it. It's you know, and if you want to see, like I said, I posted some pictures in the Discord, Dan, and I think you saw it with my paper templates over the top of it. But for now, let's get back on the road and let's get to where we need to go. Kiel. But yeah, I do need to pick up the speed a wee bit. And as I said, this is like driving. It's like a tortoise in treacle. It's not the easiest thing to get moving, but my Amazon store, yeah, that's one thing I wish I had stock in, is the Amazon. I'd dread to think what that would cost now, but I have to say that I use Amazon for everything. But the good thing is that a lot of what I buy is still local. You know, because I know that because you pay sales tax on things that are still in the state of Missouri. So, you know, in a way, it's not all out of state shopping. I like to try and support the shops and stuff that are in Missouri as well. But then you've got Amazon Prime TV as well, which I watch BritBox, which costs me, I think, £5 a month, and gives me a chance to watch my British television, which I love. I was watching Are You Being Served last night, and before that I was watching Porridge, and like I said, I don't watch TV, so, and I guess that could be considered TV, but you know, when I go up to bed I put that on, you know, just my British programmes, my little bit of a taste of home, you know. So I need to go 30 kilometres faster, otherwise I'm never going to get there again. Alright, I saw that said that the road narrowed, so I'm going to get in a lane. See, this proves that I am actually reading the road signs for once. So this should be a fairly long left turn, and then we should be on a straight until we hit the exit for Kiel. The only thing I need to make sure I don't do is end up in the wrong lane, which I do a lot. So hence staying in this one here. Did I mention my button box, Dan? My Logitech button box? If you click on the affiliate link below, you can buy it at no extra cost to yourself. It gives me a little bit of kickback. It helps the channel. Yeah, there is no affiliate links for anyone that doesn't know me. I'm just goofing around there. That's the thing though, it's hard to say different things. You know, like say, you know, hit the like button, it really helps the channel. It's like everyone says it. Everyone says it. The trick is to say it without sounding like you're begging. And yeah, oh, see, wrong lane. See that? Wrong lane. Yeah, I don't think I did, mate. Maybe I need to mention it again, Dan. Thank you for the reminder there. But that's why I no longer do these. And let me just show you them. I'll show you what I'm not doing. Is these. Are they working? Nothing happened then, did it? Ah, okay. You see, that's what I was saying, is like I've got this set up for the bus. I don't have it set up for Fernbus. So they're not working anyway. But it was those, they're called call to action. It's little banners that fly across your screen saying, like, subscribe, here's my Twitch channel, you know, that sort of thing. I think I've disabled them, to be honest, because I will actually change lanes here. But yeah, I think I actually disabled them, or I didn't set them up properly for this profile within Stream Deck. Let me hit that button one more time just to see. Yeah, nothing. That's okay. But I think, like I said, I think I probably, even if they're not disabled, I'll probably remove that button, because I really don't want to be pushing. Oh, this is my turn. This is my exit, rather, not my turning. Well, I'm getting better at actually not running into the sign as I see my exit. See, this is all improvements. It's I can blame Squirrel for all of my shopping, because I watch his streams and I go, yep, got to buy it, got to buy it, got to play that sim, got to do that. But at the moment, the bus seems to be taking a little bit of a back seat, and no pun intended there, to Fernbus, but I might do one more stream on the bus until they do the next beta update. But after that, like I'm saying, I'll probably try and get it sorted out for either Euro Truck Simulator or Train Sim World. Whoa, sorry dude. I saw the truck coming up the inside there. I'll try to change lanes for him. So let's have a quick look at the map. Excellent, okay. Okay, so let me bear with me a moment. Okay, and look at that, no stops. I was just checking to make sure that there was nothing scheduled, because I don't want to get pulled over and find out I've been driving too long. Okay, so the lane's changing again, lane's narrowing. So I think that's all it is. I just need to keep my eyes open a bit more, because, as I said, there's no real depth perception here, and it is hard to see anything like a sign sticking out. It's very weird. Did I put the passenger lights on? Oh, there we go. Okay. It's very, very hard to see sometimes with the sign sticking out, you know. I think it probably looks better on this stream than it does on my 55-inch television or 50-inch TV, to be honest. But it's definitely a lot more concentration than I'm used to. But I would say that they've got this right as far as the bus mechanics are concerned. I'm not going to talk about physics. You know, everyone goes, well, how are the physics? And it's like, well, you tell me. I mean, you know, you either enjoy the simulator or not. And I know it's one of those questions that people ask, but it's like, I don't know. You know, is it enjoyable? Yes. Does the bus feel like it rolls a wee bit too much? Yes, but you know what? That's probably because I can't feel how fast I'm going. That's not the fault of the simulator. It works for me, in other words. And I know the other day when I rolled the bus, well, when I say rolled it, it fell on its side. So I don't think that's considered a roll as such. A belly flop, there we go. When I belly flopped the bus, I mean, you can see it rolling a bit there. It seems a little extreme. And I do have the, let me just check. Yeah. I got the bus down and the kneel is up, which is where it should be, but it still wallows quite a bit. And, you know, you need to be wary of your speed, really. Because you think, what is it, 80 kilometres, it's 50, so 100's about 60, 65 mile an hour. But these things are meant for comfort, you know, so I'd expect them to roll a wee bit, actually. Not roll, sorry, wallow a wee bit. But I do love it. It's and for the any of you that's interested in Euro Truck Simulator, and I know you saw it, Dan, is that gentleman Steve from Game Tech. He was actually kind enough to join us on our Discord channel, and he has some incredible videos out there on Euro Truck Simulator and how to get pro mods all up and running. And he actually helped a lot, because I had no idea. I thought I did it right, and then I found that I actually missed half of the pro mods out. Stay there, my friend, stay there. This is nice. I'm actually amongst the traffic for a change. Okay, so left lane is closing. Okay. Wow, I actually saw that on the sign there, which was nice. So I hope you guys and girls are enjoying this journey. I'm thoroughly enjoying. Look at this, we're out in the country, you know. As I said, you can see it's the Unreal Engine, just by the way that the graphics come in at the distance. But you know, it's fine. You know, there's bits out there in front that doesn't have the rest of the buildings. Not a concern. I'm looking at the road, actually. But yeah, I do like the colours, actually. I like what they've done with the colour. Oh, that's what it was. There were some pillars. I thought the buildings were missing there. So I got a car on my inside I need to keep an eye on. So I guess really the next thing I need to be looking for, which again it's anticipate the road, is for the rain to happen. Not what I was thinking of, but the next thing I need to really keep my eyes open for is for coming up into a built up area, because when that happens it generally drops down to a 50, and every time I've been caught on a speed trap, that's generally when it happens to me. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, traffic lights. Oh, and guess who needs to turn right? Oh. Yeah, I will wait. I missed the bus. Oh, can I get through? Yeah. That's how you do it. Not like getting a mad panic like I was before. But it looks like we're in a 70 now, so in a way I'm glad that I saw that there. Cool. And then after this we'll be in Alison's home territory, and Alison said she's actually been around here, but I have noticed that the buildings do start to look very similar. Again, just an observation, you know. I mean, here's the thing, we're in Germany, and a lot of the buildings will look very, very similar. You know, what do you get? You get built up areas, and I'm sure that the detail is there for other things, but works just fine. Aye, says Alison. So John says he's up to bed. Oh yeah, my goodness, yeah, it's late over there, my friend. Okay, cool. He's up to bed. Catch you later and have a good stream. Take care. Alright, Dan, always a pleasure, mate, and start dreaming about the Logitech heavy machinery controller, and I will make sure I have an affiliate link so that you can buy it at no extra cost to yourself, but it does help the channel, and etc, etc, etc. Take care, mate. See you later. I've lost my drink. Where's my drink? My drink is behind me. Give me one moment. Oh. I think when I was setting up the stream, and I just realised I forgot to actually change the title, which is just as well, it's the same title as this morning, but and Kendra's little voice is saying, pull forward to the white line. Pull forward to the white line. Yep. Take care, John. 22:30 in the UK. Yes. I've got my little clock on Stream Deck, and I don't like the fact it's got digital across analog. I wish it was one or the other, but I haven't found one that does that actually yet. But yeah, you take care, Dan. See you in the next one, mate. travel tours. Sorry about the weaving. I'm having a quick swig of drink here actually. But yeah, these junctions all start to look similar, but it's fine. I'm not looking for any huge extent of detail here, really. That's not to say there isn't, but and I know that they've got the landmarks out there, and but yeah, this really makes me feel like I'm sitting in a bus coach with some quiet passengers because I've kept them happy, because I got 21 Celsius and I got everything all lit up, so fuel were good. And wow, are we 10 minutes early? See, I'm surprising myself here actually. Gape, what's that for? Is that a radio? I'm reading the adverts. But yeah, I really am enjoying this a lot. Which I may have mentioned. Okay, I'm intrigued as to what's on that roadside, but sign up there, what is it? Jewellery? What is it? Can't see, never mind. Stick to watching the road, James. Wow, look at that high rise on the right there. Yeah, we've seen them in every major city in the world, haven't we? That could be absolutely anywhere. Haven't seen them in America though, I must confess. I'm sure they must have them, maybe perhaps, I don't know. Yeah, the high rise blocks of flats. Just have a quick look at the map, just for anyone that's interested. So look at that, we've done probably 2/3 of the route so far. And yeah, I'm glad we did Kiel first actually. Then Mara, pick up some other passengers and head out toward Flensburg. And that'll be 2 more cities that I've unlocked. At the moment I still need to unlock Kiel and unlock Flensburg. Then after that means I can actually start from there. But yeah, looking forward to that. And that's the thing, as I said, to do a comparison with the bus, is that the bus is limited, but there are huge opportunities for them to expand on it, with increasing the coverage around Berlin. I cannot see them doing anything outside of that, because you start doing that and then you end up, it's no longer the bus, it's Fernbus again, isn't it? Alright, let's get through here. I never trust these junctions where I'm on a priority road. I still expect people to pull it in front of me. I guess caution is better than flying through. Alright, let's get this motley crew on for the last leg of our journey. Kiel is now unlocked. Okay. Alright, handbrake on. That, so front doors. Luggage. Rear doors. Okay. Kneel the bus down. What else? Engine off. We should be good to go for the last leg of our journey. Alright, let's get out. Let's get this lot on. In a way, I'm glad that we don't actually have a rest stop. It was fun. It was unique. It was something different.
Here's mein Ticket.
Alright, Yelena. Okay, you're on there. That's good. We only got a few passengers.
Grüezi, hier, mein Ticket.
Was it Marianne? Okay, you're on there. Excellent. They all seem to like to stretch, I've noticed.
Hallo, bin ich hier richtig?
Can Friedrichs, okay.
Salut,
Guess I could have
Sie wollen
checked the
bestimmt
names. Who
mein
we
Ticket
got?
sehen.
Oh, Kiel to Flensburg. So I think that should be just that and
Auf
that.
geht's.
Ah, okay. I think I'm getting the hang of that. So Alison says, watching from bed now. Apologies for being quiet. Absolutely no problem. You know, it's nice to know that there's still some people out there actually. But I would be, you know, it's funny. One thing I rarely look at is viewer count. I'll sit here babbling away, and if somebody puts something in the chat, excellent. And you know, if not, as I said, if it's just me and one other person or me on my own, I'm more than happy. I got me and my bus passengers here, but that's very nice that you say so, Ali. It's right. She doesn't have anything. There we go.
Mahlzeit, bitte sehr.
Barney Miller. I know, not Barney Miller, Bjarne Mueller. But I was watching Barney Miller the other day. Don't know if any of you guys and girls remember that the police program based out of New York or New Jersey. I'm not quite sure where it was based out of, but I remember that it showed the Twin Towers on it, so I was assuming it's New York. But I love that. It's a old comedy. Probably figured out by the things I do talk about. Everything I watch is either on YouTube or Amazon, and it's generally the older stuff that I watch. So, right, let's get this engine going and get them to where they need to be. Okay, front door shut, luggage shut for the last time, rear door shut for the last time, passenger lights on, which they should have been. Kneel up, okay. And see, there is a cab light on here, which it has 3 settings: off, that one, and that one. I'm not quite sure. One of them I think comes on when the doors open, but I don't use it much because it's not like I'm giving out tickets, not like in the bus. But I think we'll have the same settings on the bus. So in a way, by playing this, it's actually reminding me of stuff that I need to find in the bus. As I said, same developers. Right, I think we're good. My blinds down? Oh, the blinds are up. What else is it? Oh, I guess I better start the ride. Okay. And a quick check of the map. Let's see and just make sure how we're actually going to be doing this. So it's a left and a right and a right, then a right on Highway 404. Right on 404, left on Route 7. Okay. In gear. Let's get going. Oh, you know what? Let's put my lights on actually. There we go. Keep everybody happy. But thanks everybody for hanging around. It's very, very, very kind of you. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I hope you're enjoying this sim. Actually, it's definitely different. Look at those buildings. But I had this for 2, maybe 3 years perhaps, and it was only by playing the bus that it got me interested again in my other simulators that I bought on a Steam sale, of course, and never got around to actually playing. But you know, for the past 10 months, I really, no joking, I seem to have spent a lot of that time fixing my gaming computer twice, fixing my main computer 3 times, and you know, those things take time to get them back the way that you had them. And it is literally, ooh, stay there my friend, stay there. He nearly cut me up. But it's literally taken me months to get everything all back up and running, and let's see, at the moment I'm just waiting on another drive for my main computer. I mean, it works, it boots up, it's just my photography, all my photos and videos, all of that stuff is gone. Like 40,000 plus images all the way back to the 1980s. But I have a 14 terabyte NAS in the back, and the good thing about it is I set it up for redundancy, not a RAID as such, but I can lose 2 hard drives and still have 100% data recovery from it. So while it's a 14 terabyte drive, I think I get maybe 7 or 8 because of the way that the redundancy is all set up. It's not like in a RAID setup, you know, like each drive is replicated by another drive. I'm not quite sure what it's a Synology NAS. That's what it is, but yeah, it's also connected up to a UPS, and so like I says, I can lose 2 hard drives would need to crash before I would lose everything on that. And yeah, it's one of the best things I ever bought. And you know, losing all those images, would it be the end of the world? No. Would it be a shame? Yeah, it'd be a shame. But you know, I wouldn't go to sleep worrying about it. I'd be just thinking, oh well, you know, time to take some more pictures. Because most of the model, I do models as well, and all the girls and guys that I've taken pictures of, they have their pictures very, very early. So the ones that I've got, it doesn't matter. And pictures of Scotland, I can always redo. And you know, so it would be an annoyance more than anything else, really. So here we are on our last leg of the last journey, on our way to Flensburg. And look at that, the sun's come out. See, this is why I love the dynamic scenery. And really, I would say that the more that I do this, I do feel my driving's improving. I'm no longer constantly looking at the right-hand edge to see where is the edge of the bus. You know, I'm using the left wing mirror and trying to figure out where the edge of the bus is that way. And speed, that's the only kick. Oh, you know, the speed is the only thing that's a bit of a killer for me at the moment. Is again, you know, if you're driving, you feel yourself accelerate. You know, you can feel it. You know, it's with this at the moment, there's no sensation of anything other than just a screen moving past you. But look at this. This is beautiful. This is another. Whoa! It's another. Whoa! So I looked at the map and then I completely forgot that I was turning right at the end of that road. You know, this road. You know, how could I forget that? But never mind, it sneaked up on me. I was too busy admiring the scenery. So, Alison says, also home of Flensburg Pilsner. Nice. Tried it on VR. No, you know what? I've played this maybe 4, 5, 6 times. I've been more focused on getting it working and also getting it the audio level set up for streaming. I'm not sure. I've mentioned before in the past. In fact, let me get back in and I'll carry on this conversation. Yeah, it's that when I tried Truck Simulator, I was literally motion sick within 10 to 15 seconds. So, what's that? My phone is ringing, which I never use. Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry.
Mein Nagel ist angerissen.
Absolutely. My nail is chipped. Oh dear. Sorry about that. You know what? I never use my phone. Seriously, I never use my phone, and it's like it's ringing away there. I do apologise about that. Let me just turn the volume all the way down. The only person I'm waiting on maybe calling, but probably an email, is the optician. So let me just turn this down, and again I do apologise for that. It's shows how often I use it. I don't even know where the volume control is. Seriously, it's there we go, ringtone. There we go, down, off. Right, reality kicked into our simulation there. Sorry about that. Yeah, and that lady chipped her nail with the sounds of things. Right, let's get back. Light accident again. So yeah, so when I was playing Euro Truck Simulator, literally within seconds, the motion sickness was horrible. I can use VR with no problem in Flight Simulator. I can use it in Elite Dangerous, and that's what I got it for, and I absolutely love it in Elite Dangerous. But I don't know, maybe I need to try it again. I don't even know if it will work, in all honesty. I don't know if it's set up. I know that with Euro Truck Simulator it was a hack, It wasn't natively built to run on it. Right, let's get change lanes. But yeah, it was most hot. Whoa, stop!
So ein Rowdy.
Yeah, my braking. Oh dear, there we go. Speedy every time on time. Yeah, I'm glad that was considered a light accident there, actually. Don't like doing that. Shaken and not stirred, as they say. We will get to Flensburg. But that was totally my fault. Totally lost focus then. But I reckon with VR, I know that when I was flying an X-plane in VR, it was incredible because the feeling of height when you're coming in, I was at Shoreham and I was coming into land and you could see the glide slope. You knew exactly where you were in regards to the airport and or airfield rather. It was wonderful, and sitting in a Cessna 152 you felt like it was so small and tiny and claustrophobic and so close to the ground. It really was wonderful. I mean, VR for flight simming is great. You know, and maybe in 10 years from now we'll have the resolution in the computers to actually drive them. But you know, I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. But definitely VR is the way to go, you know. And the interaction as well within VR, that's something that is clunky, shall we say, at the moment. It's still a little clumsy. But yeah, looking forward to that. Hopefully in 10 years we'll be able to pick up a graphics card as well. Those things are impossible. I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week ago, that I was looking at graphics cards. I thought, you know what, let's look at some of the main dealers, you know, like B&H in New York and Adorama. These are places that I trust and I shop at for all my photography gear. And I thought, let's look. And they had like a list of 15 NVIDIA graphics cards. Not one of them was on sale. Not one of them. The prices were way over the roof, but out of stock. And I'm sure it's the same everywhere. It's there's no light at the end of the tunnel as far as graphics cards are concerned. It's between the scalpers and the crypto miners, it is impossible. Yeah, you know what Ali says, she was very, very lucky. Yes. Well, I had a chance to buy my RTX in August last year, and I thought, well, that's for this computer that I'm gaming on. And I thought, well, you know what, I'm not ready to build the computer. And so I didn't bother. And yeah, you know, I feel sorry for people now that are trying to build a computer, their first computer. It's and I really don't want to buy a ready-made one. I've got enough bits. I mean, I've been building computers since the 80s. It's you know, I've got so many power supplies, and I mean, all I really need is a graphics card, and I could build a computer now. I've got a GTX 660 that I could put in it, but there's no real point. You know, if I was wanting to replace this gaming system, then I really need an RTX 3080, I think. At the moment, this is a GTX 1080 Ti. It's the same one graphics card I was using before, but the CPU is faster. But again, not rocket speed, you know. But it's doing quite nicely for a single computer system. I'm more than happy with that. So how's your trials, shall we say, with the AMD system, Ali? Have you got it all sorted now? Is it like driver issues or just the constant stream of Windows updates that we seem to be getting at the moment? It really does feel like every time you blink there's another Windows update. And you know, I feel for Asobo at the moment, because I know while they're Microsoft, you know, they try and do everything for Platform A, then Platform A upgrades to Platform B, and then they have to change it for Platform B, then Platform C, and it's just a constant battle, you know. Oh, sorry to hear that it's not sorted, Ali. Because I think Dangerous Brian also has AMD as well, doesn't he? And I used to use AMD a lot. They're a great competitor to Intel. It's but I really think it's this consistent amount of Windows updates. You know, I mean, I'm not sure how many it is, but it feels like 2 to 3 a week, at least. So what have we got? We got 1647 arrival, and we're at 1556. So maybe the speeds I'm driving are actually quite acceptable. Let me just get round here, Ali. Flensburg. I have a feeling I'll be turning off here. Let's indicate. It said 500 metres, and I know in the UK we generally indicate, which I like in the UK actually, because we have those 300, 200, 100 metre signs, and I remember being told start indicating at the 300 metre mark. So let me get through here, and I will carry on reading your comment there. Ah, so saw that there. So Ali says it's the only game she has issues with. Aha. Yeah, and you know, I really do think that it's a lot to do with the Windows updates. It's but you know, your point is very valid, actually. And you know something? Sorry, quick change. So one thing I noticed is I've got a really good set of Logitech pedals to go with my wheel, and I'm not pressing the brake hard enough. And I just noticed that there. So that's why I was running into that thing. I sort of press it too hard, too late, so to speak. So Alison says she can stream for hours one day. The next, a CTD, that's a crash to desktop within 30 minutes. Yeah, and I know the poor Colonel, he's been having lots of woes, hasn't he? So I mean, here we had a bit of a stutter, but that's the simulator, not the stream. But this computer here is running at 4.5 gig, and my other one I think was running at 4 gig, so you know, we've got a little bit of an increase. And I'm just wondering, DirectX 12, you know, and I'm not looking at it as though it's the holy grail, but I'm just wondering what it's going to do, you know. Yeah, so Alison's agreeing there with the Colonel. Yeah, he's had his... And you know, flight simming, you know, can you imagine sitting in a Cessna 152 at 3,000 feet, you know, sun setting, and you're just relaxing, and then crash to desktop. So it's not the fact that your game has crashed, but it's the fact that your relaxation has gone. It's you know, so I can see his frustration entirely. It's completely see it. So let's have a quick scan of the map actually, because we're going to have a stop. But look at that! Don't you feel like you've all of a sudden? Right, let's do it now. There we go. Don't you feel all of a sudden that you've came in after a long drive in the country roads? You know, look at this. So it's a right and a right and a right, and we'll be there. You know, this has been so enjoyable. It's like one of those. Oh, we're done. You know, but what does it say? Hang on a second. What do we have here? So I've got YouTube Studio on the other computer, and it's I'm just looking at it. So we've been streaming for 2 hours and 45 minutes at the moment, and then the other one was I think 2 hours. No, it couldn't have been 2 hours, but wow, it does not feel like it. I tell you, this has been so relaxing, you know, despite the fact my earlier stream crashed on me. But I had lunch, sat down, watched the rain coming down. So let's get finished. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. So yet again, before we finish, I just want to thank everybody for hanging around with me. It's always a pleasure. And for those of you that said hello in the chat, thank you. It's nice to just say hello to those of you that are out there. And whether you use the chat or not, it doesn't matter. I'm a bit of a lurker myself. And oh, look at that! Look at this! Look! So Alison says, looks like you go near the harbour briefly. Ah. You know, the strange thing is that I feel like I could drive a bus now. I remember, okay, badly, but I remember when I first started in the bus, and I thought, I have no idea where the right-hand edge of the bus is. But it's like when you're driving a car, you're not constantly looking at the right-hand, left-hand edges of the car, are you? You begin to just feel where it is. And it's like this, I know where the right-hand edge is. And then when I do get stuck, I have a quick look in the left-hand wing mirror. So I really feel like, you know, I could be trainable. That's the phrase I'm looking for. I could be trainable to drive a bus, I think. Not so sure I'd want to drive a bus over here in America though, because I find the driving too aggressive. And that's not to say the people are aggressive, it's just the method of driving is very aggressive. I much prefer driving in the UK, I really do. I feel safe on the roads over there, you know. Yeah, I just don't like it over here. I mean, yesterday I was coming back from on Sunday rather, I was coming back from the Highland Games. You had to actually have proof that you had your COVID injections, but we had that, and it was a very, very well attended event. And I was coming back from the Highland Games in Springfield, Illinois. And the light was just changing to amber as I came through. And then I look in my mirror and there was like 5 more cars behind that just kept ploughing through. And to me, it's like this tailgating. I mean, even the phrase is American, you know. You know, this driving nose to tail, and it stresses me out. And I don't mind saying that. That's why I used to get up at 3:30 in the morning to head off to work. I just could not handle the aggression on the roads. And we're here. Wow. So one thing I think I do need to do is have a look at Squirrel's videos, because he sets up routes, but then he does some sightseeing as well. And I'm wondering what if I can just do that? Not now, not at the moment, but and this steering wheel is bouncing around like a chicken as well. Can really feel the road through that, the cobblestones. But this has been thoroughly enjoyable, actually. Thoroughly enjoyed this. I know if I had a butt kicker, my voice would be going as I go across these stones as well, actually. Definitely very jarring. Wow, we're here. Yep, we got you home safe and sound there, Ali. Where am I stopping? Hopefully not down there. Next one. Bear with me here. Ah, it would be. Okay. I can make that. Because I'm a Fernbus driver. I know where the edge of my bus is. So let's not ruin it at the very last minute. Let's not scrape any paint. Let's not damage any wing mirrors. Let's not damage any other buses. Look at that. I do need to insert smug mode. I do. Oh, hang on, let's stop first. Danke sehr, Flensburg unlocked.
echt mal ein Beispiel nehmen.
The railway should take a leaf out of his book. Did you read that? They're impressed. They are impressed. You are very welcome, Ali. Right, so handbrake on. Out to gear. Front door. Luggage door. Oh, I better load the bus as well, eh? I love that. Okay. So do I need to get off? Let's log out and have a look. Obviously not. I'm improving all the time. Oh, Derek, thank you. Yeah, you know what? I really do feel a lot more relaxed. The more I do this, it's the first time you get in any simulator. And the bus, I was getting relaxed. The tram, on the other hand, I don't know if you've seen any of my tram videos. Those leave a wee bit to be desired, shall we say. And haven't got a clue with them, but thank you. That's very kind of you. So there we go. Did not run out of fuel, blah, 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 blah. 700 points. Yeah, it's a short journey. Passengers transported. I got all of them. Service. Missing passengers. Resting call. Excellent. 100% there. Driving rules. Oh, accidents. 2. I'll live with it because I did actually cause them. Driver's behaviour. See, that's what, again, I love it because I'm showing improvement. I'm certainly showing improvement here. Right, so there we are. We got you home, Ali, all the way back to Flensburg. So that was absolutely, I really enjoyed that. And having you guys and girls here keep me company. And very, very enjoyable day indeed. And it's probably time that I go get something to eat. It's 5 p.m. here. And wow. Yeah, this leaderboard, I tried to get rid of it, but I'm not into leaderboards either. I wonder if somebody's got a patch out there that I can hide that thing. But I nearly said without further ado there, didn't I? At least I wasn't saying so every time I open my mouth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream, and I hope you'll join me again on another one. And you know, for those of you that like the video, please hit the like button because we're on YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It's free, and you've heard the rest before. It definitely appreciated. So have a great day, everybody. Thank you very much for the chat, and we'll see you all again soon on another one. So I'm going to say it without further ado. Take care and bye bye for now.
Dear, I still be